All right, everybody, welcome back to the second episode of the Bane of Existence podcast. I'm here again with Ben Carlson and Zane Grabowski, and our guest today, Logan Jones. So I want to talk about Kanye.
That's good.
What are y'all doing?
Kanye's good.
What about Kanye? We're talking him as like
I'm talking him as a presidential candidate.
The tragedy of Kanye.
All right.
I'm telling you, the election was stolen from him, dude.
It was.
Wait, was he actually? Could you vote for him in Ohio?
He wasn't officially on the ballot, but you could write him in.
Because I did not see him. Because I remember when I went to vote. I don't know if. Yeah.
He was late. That was the problem.
That's the Democrats and the Republicans fighting against Kanye to win.
That's
the results are going to come back.
There's video of Donald Trump saying, there's a video of Kanye West coming into the Oval Office, and he's like, I love this guy. And he dapped up Donald Trump.
Yeah,
that's because
Donald Trump is playing him. Donald Trump is... The media is playing Kanye West. It's going to come back from the Supreme Court that votes were added and they were taken away. Not from Trump, but from Kanye. Kanye West won every single state in America.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
There's a reason he's not on some of the ballots because they know that
he's already won.
Single person.
The old guard of politicians are scared of a young face.
Yeah.
The real.
Name one politician that has made any decent music. Or the amazing music that Kanye
Have you seen Donald Trump's ads though?
Are you talking about the ad, like thumbnails, or the ads?
No, the ads themselves are like, okay, I gotta give it to politics aside. Donald Trump's ad team, great job on YouTube. They're killing the YouTube game. The thumbnails are...
Are they actually?
Oh, yes, they are.
Are people actually watching those things?
Yes, I sent one to Jacob. I believe it was...
Dude, they're clickbait.
They're clickbait. The thumbnails are clickbait, and the video content...
they're obvious clickbait.
Is almost comedic.
But America's dumb, so...
Of course. There was this one I believe I sent it to Jacob. It was How to Spot a Zombie. And it had Joe Biden. And it had, like, various clips of Joe Biden having, like, memory loss or autistic outbursts. And... I'm not gonna lie. I was just in my car and
Here's
I was
the thing.
laughing.
Like 90% of the U.S. population will click on something if there's shiny colors in the thumbnail. Okay, like that's all you have to do. Yeah, hot women or shiny colors in the thumbnail. That's all you need.
Does that relate to cornflakes?
Yes.
Frosted Flakes. The reason Frosted Flakes don't work is because they are shiny. Changed my mind.
So what? Wait. What does that mean for Frosted Cheerios though?
Cheerios aren't marketed as
Do we want to give us the backstory behind?
Yes.
Cornflakes. Then please,
Please.
The reason cornflakes were originally
I already have it up
and invented.
Cornflakes were introduced in the late 19th century, and Kellogg was marketing the breakfast food as a, quote, healthy, ready-to-eat, anti-masturbating morning meal, end quote. Since he believed that meat and rich foods would increase a person's sexual desire, he set about creating plain foods, like cornflakes, to suppress it.
Here's the thing, though. Who is this being marketed to? Like, was this being marketed to
like
teenagers or, like, grown adults? Because weren't most people getting married at this point?
Well, I don't know when. Oh, it's late 19th century. I mean,
Still,
they were getting
like, the
married
time era.
young, but it wasn't...
Yeah, so...
Do monks endorse cornflakes?
I don't know.
Or do
probably.
dads... Okay. Are we suggesting that parents buy them to feed to their kids? Or are we suggesting that the wife feeds it to her husband?
That would be, like, counterintuitive, though. Like, if they're already married. Like...
But I'm saying, like, if you want them to stay loyal and save themselves not for images but them.
But, like...
But it still would...
They didn't have widely available access to, like, porn back then or something.
Okay,
like...
the reason cornflakes works, though, is because it's so bland.
It makes you feel like a 90-year-old.
It makes you feel so awful.
That's why.
That it's like, what am I doing with my life?
Only like 97-year-old crippled freaking people eat stuff like Raisin Bran and cornflakes. So then you're eating cornflakes and you're like, oh, I feel so old, and then you're not motivated.
I think I know the methodology behind it. They said, okay, we're going to make it so bland that it reminds you of your housewife.
Wow. I could see it.
All desire is gone.
What was this, the 50s?
It reminds you of your housewife.
The key to stop adultery.
Eat cornflakes.
Well, biblically, it is God.
Just stop being horny, dude. That's all you gotta do.
The endorsement of cornflakes. That's why monks convince me that monks don't eat cornflakes, and I'll convince you
for all meals.
Ate.
that
all.
Kanye didn't
We're all
win the
three
2020.
movies.
So are you trying to tell me that the real
presidential
atheists eat Frosted Flakes?
Atheists don't eat either.
election. Atheists don't
they
eat.
run-
So what do they eat then?
They
They
don't eat.
photosynthesize.
Oh,
They photosynthesize, yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Charles
I
Darwin
can
hit
prove
me
that.
with the facts.
I can prove that.
We talked about this last time. You can either there are a few options in life. You can photosynthesize, eat like a low life, like everybody else here, or you can eat batteries.
Yeah,
You just ball.
I remember listening to the first episode of this and
Yeah.
Zane going on and on about
What?
ingesting batteries.
That was
mostly
actually
Ben, mostly
oh,
Ben.
Or
The-
both of you.
the philosophy of eating consuming a battery for energy was his idea. I'm pointing to Ben
Either or, it
Carlson.
made me want to be on this podcast.
What
so.
if there's a way? What if there's a way to, get energy into a single flake of corn?
I'm pretty
Energy
that's
is in
cornflakes.
everything.
Isn't that like
Energy's in
what
everything.
corn is? It has energy in it.
I'm
Yeah,
fairly
everything
certain
has
that
energy
That
in
is
it.
what cornflakes
My
are.
water
Yes.
bottle has energy in it.
It is condensed energy.
I have energy in it.
Oh
I
yes,
have
you have a
much
lot of
more-
energy.
I
Wait,
have
wait. Can we
much
stop?
more.
Can we stop? You just said I have energy in it.
What is it?
What I have energy in.
Colossal.
What I have energy in. I have energy. What does that mean? It means that chicken breasts. How do you consume energy? Now,
You eat it.
batteries are not
Batteries.
readily available. So, chicken. What is the best part of a chicken? A chicken breast.
Why
Whoa,
isn't it
I
the wing?
personally disagree.
The wing is probably
The
one
leg
of the
is
best parts.
very superior.
Really?
I'm a leg man.
Yes, I'm a leg. Honestly, I will
I'm a
say
thigh
it.
man.
I'm gonna be
Yes.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds very
yeah,
reasonable.
It's
I
about
could
time you
tell that.
realize that.
My lad came to his senses. What a pro.
What a pro. Kanye West should have gotten more votes, and I'm pretty sure he won California over Biden.
Do we know
and
how
they're
many
not
votes
telling us.
that actually got counted towards him? Or
No.
no?
Kanye
It's probably
West.
skewed anyways.
What did he run it as an independent?
It's
He
not
ran,
skewed.
he ran as part of the birthday party. He said,
Yeah.
because every day is like a birthday when we're winning.
Yeah.
Dude.
Here's the thing. Everyone thinks the votes are all for Trump and they got canceled out and all this stuff. They just went to Bernie.
But,
Say
I don't know.
Bernie.
oh yeah,
Bernie.
Say Bernie.
Oh,
And they just-
oh.
they aren't counting Birdie. They
Unfortunately.
refuse to count him.
No.
Which is like not.
I meant to say
Apparently-
all the votes.
wait.
They're saying all the extra votes went to Biden. No, all the votes were supposed to go to Kanye. They're not supposed to go to Trump, but they got confused and they sent them to Biden. They did this because in their non-cornflake eating, chicken breast consuming state, they decided that Kanye should not be president because in their sin, they knew that Kanye West, a very talented musical producer,
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, our current president, right? He was playing golf when it was announced that Biden won.
Oh, I actually saw that. Yeah.
He was balling.
He was literally balling.
He was
as
probably
Biden beat
like.
him.
He was probably playing like
Are
me.
you upset that I interrupted you?
I'm upset that I didn't realize that when you eat cornflakes, you feel like you're 90 years
Oh
old.
my gosh,
Oh my
dude.
gosh.
But
Here we
the
go again.
same
Going back
effect,
to the
Get
cornflakes.
over
you
the
can get the
cornflakes,
same
Ben.
effect from golfing because who golfs below the age of 89?
I
I
just
do.
golfed 9 with my mom today, and we've golfed 9 before.
Me and
Me and
Zane have
Logan.
golfed, yes, and it was a very great
I
experience.
just golfed 9 today at Seven Hills. Have you been there?
Dude,
It's a nice
I've
course.
actually never played
Here's the
Seven
question.
Hills.
It's a really nice
When you're
course.
Because
playing-
Sable Creek is literally right next to Seven Hills, and I've just never been there.
Yeah, it's a really nice course. I was here for the first time today. Go on.
When you're playing golf, do you feel like you lose all sexual desire?
I feel I gain at my sexual desire tenfold.
I lose my will to live.
Oh,
Okay.
honestly, do you know how many times I will threaten to sell my clubs at a pawn shop when I'm playing golf?
You're not gonna get
Golf
much for them.
sucks. I don't care.
You could just give
I'll
them to
get
me.
them out. I won't play
Just
golf.
give them to me.
Do you want some?
I
are you
don't
gonna do
care.
with-
I don't
I'll
play
give you
golf.
some
What are you gonna do with golf clubs?
He's gonna play with me.
I
dude.
know you're not
people
gonna
with
play
them.
actual golf.
I'm
What are
not
you
gonna
do
play
with them?
golf.
Dude.
I'm gonna use them as like a home defense weapon.
We all know that a cast
Home
iron
Alone.
skilling is the best home defense
And
weapon.
by
now.
home defense weapon, I mean I'm going to go out onto the street because the streets are my home. Just start beating people with them.
Here's the thing: the reason Batman trained to be a professional, like to stop home intruders, but he knew that there was
What?
But Gotham is my
He
own.
knew, he knew that no one was gonna intrude his home, so he went out to the streets because he lives in Gotham. He said Gotham is his home, so he goes outside, and if he sees you jaywalking, he will murder you.
I think Trump has some pretty good
And then
golf form.
Does he?
I see him swing.
Dude,
It's
I
pretty good.
have to take a look, dude.
He probably can smash.
Dude,
a
with all
club.
that
He can
taxpayer money, he
smash
better
a
get a
ball.
good swing coach.
He With all the taxes I'm paying right now, he better be getting par at least. And if he's not, I'm voting Biden.
Better be facing Tiger
You can't
Woods at
even
this
vote.
point.
No, Tiger
Elections
Woods.
are
No,
over.
not Tiger Woods, dude.
Did you know that in Michigan,
Bubba Watson?
I don't follow golf at all.
Okay.
there was
Tiger
some
Woods is the only golfer
whistleblower
I've
that
ever
worked for
knew.
USPS that said that when they get ballots, they were being told to change the dates on the ballots to the day before.
I would do that. You know why?
Why would you commit
I-
voter
I
fraud?
get money
Please
for it.
explain how you get. Why you would commit voter fraud?
This is the why. This is the reason why. If I look at my life,
He talks about cornflakes. I'm going.
I'm not
to
gonna talk
punch him
about
in the face.
cornflakes.
All right.
If I look at my life, I examine myself. Okay, I'm like, okay, I'm living alone in a 3-bedroom apartment, and I work for the United States Postal Service.
Okay, here's the
What
thing.
am I doing with my life? I gotta make it interesting.
You have
I
amazing-
gotta do something
thing is-
to make life.
If you're working for the
worthwhile.
United States Postal Service, I can guarantee you are not living in a 3-bedroom apartment.
Oh no.
That's way too big. That's way too
Or you
high.
have a significant other that carries hard, like way
Yeah.
harder than you could ever. But the thing is with the United States Postal Service, retirement benefits, very good, I must say.
True.
Are they
we,
gonna
uh,
like bury you in?
No, because
Mail.
that's why the Postal Service is so much.
Do you get
They
like
give you a mail send off. You
like
get old,
you
they
retire
just-
from the United
they
States
just-
Postal Service? You retired. I work for the United States Postal Service. What'd you get? I get 5.
I got
free.
mail.
I get free stamps.
Bro.
Not historical ones that you keep. New ones. Not even like special, just like blank, just like blue.
Okay,
Not
so
even cool.
the-
So that's when you realize, okay, I gotta spice my life up a bit. Maybe they're not Christian, which is probably why they're not doing all this stuff. But then again, Christian is also sin, so they could be Christian. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
all right.
The point
for
is that you work for the United States Postal Service. That's already
I'm depressed. Do I go through door A, which is jump off the Golden Gate Bridge, door B, which
tax
is
fraud.
tax fraud and or evasion, or go through door C, voter fraud?
How about door
All
D?
three.
How about
Or
door
door
D
D.
going postal?
Yeah.
They're
You know,
attack-
I'm gonna join a branch.
Oh, I'm in Marines. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm going to the United States Postal Service.
It's like,
Oh, what do you
okay,
do
so
there? I
I'm
count.
a United States Army Service, United States Postal Service. Did you hear?
the
What do you do with-
retirement benefits are like, burial by sea. When you retire from the postal office, like they do you burial by mail. You don't even have to die; they just throw you into the sea of mail, like the undelivered package.
And the thing is, they will never find you because of how behind they are.
Kanye votes.
that was
Kanye
good.
ballots.
Yeah, they throw you into
That
the
was
sea
good.
of
Thank
unopened
you.
Kanye ballots.
They throw you into the sea of unopened Kanye ballots and just fill it in with Biden ballots.
I want to be honest. I do not like the quality of our United States Postal Service. When many
I
private
don't like the
industry.
quality of our government.
I was
in
being more
general.
specific.
No,
to
it's
the
government
Yeah.
isn't corrupt.
I don't want to insult. Did you say that? Wow. Okay. Mr. Smith goes to Washington over here. All right.
It's not corrupt in the reality that Kanye wins the presidential election.
This guy.
And it's not corrupt because Kanye is a baller.
Everyone who didn't vote for Kanye is
Here's
racist.
the thing. Was he a baller when he released Power or when he
Yes.
released Water?
Power,
Kanye released
Power.
everything.
power.
Power or
I
Water?
liked
Power.
Graduation,
Power.
like the album.
It was power. It was probably the whole
And
the
again,
whole album.
Is
Graduation was-
Kanye loyal to America? He
Of
talks
course
about
he
in a
is.
song.
Of course he is.
He talks about it in a song.
This is
He mentions
this
Paris.
is America.
He mentions Paris. What?
This is
What is he
substantial
talking
evidence.
about Paris for? Other than
Because
Jay-Z.
the United States Postal Service, they sent his ballots to Paris, so he knew. So
So does that mean Paris
he's
is
gonna win
currently
the Paris
ruling France?
election.
Did he win the Paris election?
I don't even
in
know.
2020.
here's the thing.
Is Kanye West ruling France? Here's the thing.
Not clickbait.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. France surrenders. Okay.
Yeah.
The reason French surrenders is because they have a tower that doesn't do anything, and they have baguettes.
Yo,
What do you do with a baguette?
You eat it.
You eat it like a non.
Throw it at Krauts.
Bro, that's honestly a great play.
Is it? Thank you.
Yeah, why can't Paris be like Modern Warfare 3 and it falls in the middle of a war?
I thought it did do
The
that.
Eiffel Tower, honestly. It was actually not even projected to last this long. It was
It's
projected to only last
Yo.
for like 20
Yeah.
years.
How long
tops.
do you, or how hard do you think it would be to realistically steal the Eiffel Tower?
How hard would it be to steal Poland?
Very. Not very.
I mean, Germany did it like at least once.
Germany did it like that. Snap of the finger, and everyone was like, where did Poland go?
Who lives?
It's just large Germany. What happened to it?
Who lives in?
But
Hey,
I would
brother, where do you live?
Poland. Dude, my grandpa.
What do you do in Poland?
I
You
think
just,
it's
like,
from Poland.
You
I'm
go to the
pretty
red
sure-
light district and get prostitutes. That's literally what you do in Poland.
like,
Or
Yeah.
you go to Glasgow and get mugged.
Or you freeze to death.
That's also a third option.
Those are your three doors: prostitutes, getting mugged, or what was your third? Freezing to death? Yeah, freezing
Yeah.
to death.
Wasn't there?
It's like
My
Germany,
grandpa's
except you
from
don't
Poland.
freeze to death.
Never mind, that was a Danish soldier.
And my grandma. Okay, I don't know if he's from Poland or if his parents are from Poland.
I'm from Poland.
But shut
That's
up.
why I'm boring.
Shut up. Okay. I'm
Thought
pretty
you
sure
were
my
from
grandma or her mom is
Jerusalem.
from Czechoslovakia. When it
I
was
said, I thought you were
Czechoslovakia.
from like Israel.
So
Aren't you
anytime
Jewish?
you insult Poland, I'm gonna get a little, spicy with you, and not in a good way.
What do you do? Throw me in the United States Postal Service mail? Like,
Yeah, I am.
No, bro, he be throwing you in the Amazon packing plant right now. Because they'll pack you up in no time and kill you fast.
Amazon
Uh-oh.
Prime.
Suffocation.
Hard times ahead for church in Poland after cardinal sanction by Vatican.
Yo, speaking of the Vatican, can we
Rip.
talk about the Pope for a second?
Okay, here's the thing
Catholic
about the Pope.
faith sucks.
If you look at, let me just take a
he
quick
has very good outfits.
instance of
True. Yes, you rip.
I'd wear
the
the Pope.
the
first.
Antichrist, right?
Not,
Someone, basically someone,
Please don't tell me you think the Pope is the Antichrist.
someone who's saying,
you did not say no.
"I'm sent by," because Christ means anointed one.
Okay.
Right? So like people who say, God told me to tell you this, or God basically put me in this position, they would be saying that God anointed them for blank. So they would be a Christ, right? And there were a lot of Christs in Jesus' day.
Jesus.
If you go to Italy and look at the Pope, there's a huge tower that the Pope stands in, and all you can see is basically just a white outline of a man.
Isn't
it
that
probably
tower
isn't
slanted?
even the Pope. It's probably just some dude in a white suit and a Pope hat, right? But there are
Isn't
hun-
that tower
no,
in
dude,
Italy slanted?
Shut up. I'm trying to make a point. If you look at the people when the Pope comes out, the Pope will put his hands out or whatever. He'll bless everyone around him. But there are hundreds of thousands of people who wait all day just to see the Pope and basically worship the Pope. Do you see how unbelievable that is?
That sounds like the life of. That honestly sounds just as bad as working for the Postal Service.
He's basically like the third,
Like, you've
the
nothing to
third
look forward
ranking
to.
holy figure. It's like God,
Yeah.
Jesus, and then the Pope.
And then the Pope, which is ridiculous.
I mean, at least in the Catholic faith.
I think that the Virgin Mary is above him. Not for sure.
Why? Because she's a virgin, dude?
I don't know why
No, because
Catholics.
she's married.
Wait,
Do
Virgin
we-
Mary.
do any of you know
Cornflakes,
why-
Did she invent them?
Oh my
Shut up.
Wait.
Shut up.
If
No,
she's a virgin,
that actually makes sense.
Cornflakes.
Joseph, my lad.
They probably wanted to have sex, but they were just committed to wait.
God fed.
Shut up.
No.
Literally shut. Do we know why Catholics love Mary so much? Because
Does
they
she-
basically worship
she
Mary.
be doing this?
Jacob's
she
making
putting her
hands
hands up.
for all of you out there.
She puts her hands up in all the statues, right? We've
Beyonce-
gone to like 3
doesn't,
Catholic schools for sporting events, and they all have the same statue.
Beyonce's, like, Put your hands up. Like this.
No.
Song.
I don't know.
Isn't that like Pitbull?
I don't know.
Meet me at the hotel.
What's that song by Beyonce? Is it the song that Pitbull wrote by chance? How do you compare one to the other?
I don't know.
Mr. Worldwide.
Jason Derulo.
Oh man.
Cut that. Cut that.
No.
No. Okay. That's staying.
Cut that.
We've cut too much today.
Derulo. Cut that, please. Cut. Little cringe boy.
Cringe, baby.
Little cringe
Okay,
baby
Here's a
boy.
general. I have an honest question for the people here, right?
All right.
If you are a fan of a actor,
I disagree.
or thank you, if you're a fan of an actor or a musical artist of some kind, and they end up like
Dying.
secretly becoming a monster, like they're pedophiles, they're
Oh,
whatever, like they
okay.
end up
This
being
is
bad
about R.
people.
Kelly, isn't it?
I was getting to Robert. I was getting to our man Robert. Okay, but listen, does that?
I don't
are
know the
always
story.
referring
I
to,
don't,
like,
I don't know the story of it.
Are you
Alright,
trying
fine.
to make the argument
No,
that because he wrote in Ignition, everything he did
Dude,
was
okay, listen.
completely fine?
Okay, R. Kelly might have been a bad person, right?
What's the story behind
But
it? I
Ignition
don't know.
is still an amazing song. Hear me out on
Have you-
this.
I don't know. No,
Think
wait.
about
What
it
did
this
R.
way.
Kelly even do?
No, explain. I really don't know the
He
story.
molested many underage girls.
If you want to learn more about it, just listen to Trapped in the Closet.
I'm not listening to
should give you the
anything.
It's a full, like, how many episodes is it? Like 20 episodes?
33, I think,
No,
including the
it's a-
paid stuff.
There's like 10 episodes you have to pay for on YouTube.
Yeah, he made he made a what do you even call
Like
it?
it was like a rap soap opera.
Yeah, it's a rap soap opera where he it's the same background track every single episode,
And the rhyme
he just
scheme
raps.
and the rhyme scheme is beautiful.
And
It
he
is something
he just
beyond
raps
man.
the story.
Speaking about this topic, O.J. Simpson.
The glove didn't fit.
The Ford
Can we-
Bronco.
Can we
topic.
call him? Can
What
we
a
call him and speak to him?
I don't know. Do you have his number?
I'll find it.
What did O.J.
What did
Simpson
O.J.
say?
Simpson did nothing wrong.
Okay.
He didn't. The glove didn't fit.
Does this story
though
make
it's
him more or
readily
less of a
admitted,
football
so-
player?
Do you guys think that OJ murdered Nicole?
Didn't he outright admit it on Twitter a few months ago?
Yeah, I did.
I think so.
I mean, the real OJ, if it didn't come from him on Twitter, then it came from nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to my original question: does it invalidate all these accomplishments they've had over their career?
Nah.
Or
I mean,
if they were
no.
falsely accused,
That's
do
ridiculous.
they get their careers back?
No,
Here's a similar
that's not how
question.
cancel culture
It's
works.
just
I've heard a lot
debilitates
of
their
people,
ethos.
I'm going to generalize a lot of Christians, mainly just a lot of people at our school, like, love Tim Tebow. Right?
I
Because
follow
he was a
Tim Tebow
football
on
player,
Instagram.
and he's a Christian.
He's a
right?
great baseball player, though.
He sucked at football.
Yeah.
You look at his stats.
yeah.
He is a horrible football
He
player.
was a
but
terrible
so many
Broncos
people love
quarter,
him.
I'm not gonna
Just
lie.
because he's a Christian, which is great, doesn't mean he's a good football player because he sucks. So
I've never
reverse
really
of that
He
heard
is,
was
argument.
if
easily
someone's really
marketable,
good,
though.
if they do something terrible, does that invalidate?
He's
their,
a Heisman Trophy winner, though.
All that matters
So it
is
has
that
to mean
he's
that he at least had
highly
some skill in his
marketable.
life.
They
at some
need him
point.
there so they can sell games, right? Like
Madden 99, Madden 98, Madden 99, Madden 2000, Madden 2001, Madden 2002.
dude, sports games as a whole have just gone downhill
All right,
so hard.
I have very
Aren't they
strong
all the
opinions
same?
on sports
the
games.
NBA bubble.
Like, I think, like, extreme sports
Yo,
games,
why didn't Tim Tebow play in the NBA? He played baseball. He played football.
No, he's still playing baseball.
Is
He
it?
is?
He's on
he
a minor
playing
league
for?
team for the, for
Yeah,
the, Mar-
there's
for
your
the
answer,
Seattle
minor
Mariners,
league
I
team.
believe.
Oh, okay.
He's in their farm system.
Bad news. I don't think I'll be able to find OJ Simpson's number because I do have 68 OJ Simpsons.
Why can't we just call the White House and ask?
Okay.
Do you know how
Or
hard?
call,
White
or call the DOJ and ask.
Do you know
White
how
House
hard it
phone
is
number.
to get onto the major leagues or minor leagues?
All right.
in
Let's
baseball?
call up the White House.
I think he plays AAA ball. Tim Tebow does. And from
What
honestly,
are the consequences of calling the White House?
I don't know. What,
I
what
would-
would you call the White House for?
I mean, I just made an offhand comment like I usually do, and he's actually like pulling out his phone.
I have the
He's got the White House number.
White House
bro.
phone number.
Yo, can you
ready
call
to
the
call.
Pentagon instead?
Yeah.
I think it would be. I think
What
it would
would
be
they
more
say?
useful.
What would they say?
I'm
Ask them about
terrified. They're
Tim
gonna hack
Tebow.
my phone. And all
Ask
my
them
No,
data.
wait. What,
They already
guys,
know all
let's
your
be more
data.
reasonable. What if we
True.
called the Linus? What if we called the Linus
What if we
Tech Tips
called
office?
Linus Media Groups? They're not. They're not in right now.
Aren't they like Western
leave him a
Canada?
message.
So they're like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What time zone are they in? Are they
So if
ahead
it-
of us
I
or
think
behind
it's
us?
like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Ooh, yeah. We should call the.
I don't
Linus
know.
Tech
Here's
Tips
the thing. I don't know if
office.
they're actually in the office though, because I don't know Canadian guidelines.
Somebody probably is.
Well, I mean, Tumed made a computer with him, so.
Yeah, no, I know that people are in the office, but even if it's after like work hours, people probably are there.
Because it's not just Linus; it's an entire group of builders, like PR people.
It's a
It's a
whole
business.
office.
I have the Pentagon phone number.
You think?
Look up Linus Tech.
You think
Linus Media
Linus
Group.
Tech Tips would know the reason if OJ killed?
He might. Let me,
Contact us.
I don't know, man. He's a Canadian.
Wait, can we
Have a
make
question
are we
regarding a
able to make
PC
calls
build
to
or something
Canada?
else related to technology?
Does
Join
your
our
cellular
community forum,
phone
which is
plan allow for such a thing?
Probably not. It's dangerous here.
Then in that case, since I
It'll
bet
cost
your
some
parents are
extra
paying
money.
for it,
So the only way I can contact Linus Media Group is through email.
There's no phone number?
Use the
I don't
postal.
think so.
I'd say
For-
use the postal service, but
for
that
business,
really does
yeah.
not work.
Yeah.
can we send them like really sketchy Chinese parts?
Can we send them
Linus-
Where are we
like the
gonna find
Zodiac
Alibaba?
killer kinda
I don't think
letters?
he wants more sketchy Chinese parts.
How about Oriental Trading? We just send them a bunch of like,
Just send them like
that
children's
sucks.
crap.
yeah, just send them like really bad children's stuff and tell them to, I don't know.
Can we like do like a children's
Should I?
drawing? And
I'm
say,
really
I love you,
tempted to
Linus?
call the Kremlin.
Wait,
Who's
wait.
that?
The Kremlin. The
That's-
Kremlin is like the White House equivalent
In
to Russia.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
you can
so
call it a
No, the
Russia
Kremlin.
either.
No,
The Kremlin, yeah.
I thought that was just a fortress used for. I thought it
Oh,
was like
yeah,
a
you told me
meeting
about
place,
this.
not exactly like a White House.
It could be.
Here's the thing, I am not.
hold on,
I don't
hold on.
belong to Russia.
The Moscow Kremlin, or simply the Kremlin, is a fortified complex in the center of Moscow, overlooking the Moskva River to the south. It just gives geological location. Oh, it's closed.
Moscow Cathedral, I think, is where. That's
Yeah,
like
I
when
don't
you
know-
think
I don't know
Russia,
what
you
the
think
point
of
is,
the. That,
When you think of Russia, you think of vodka and the Kremlin.
and you think of a bunch of dumb Eastern Europeans
Smart
doing really.
Eastern Europeans.
Apologies.
Forget
Eastern Europeans in general, just
And
doing
just
very interesting
Group
things.
them all together.
It's like
All right,
the guy
I'm
that
calling-
said.
I'm calling the
All of
White
Europe
House.
together.
It's like the guy that said, I really like your jacket," and he pulls a freaking flamethrower behind his back and starts fuming the bus. Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
Man got lit.
Shot
All
on
right,
iPhone.
I'm calling the White House in 3, 2. Put them on speaker.
Put them on speaker,
All right.
yeah. They're right up to your mic.
Thank you for calling the White House comment line. Office is temporarily closed.
Aw.
Pentagon's open, I bet.
Dude,
Yeah,
it
that's what I
better
just
be
said.
open
Call
or
the
else I'd
Pentagon.
really question.
The
703.
Pentagon has to know if
Ask-
O.J.
yo,
Simpson.
Zane.
What's the reason to have a number? What are you gonna?
It's
like,
for the it's for private access, dude. That's where all those spies call.
where OJ says, "Yeah, I killed her."
Yo, it's like it's like the confession booth in a Catholic church, except without sexual assault.
It's just the entire U.S.
You know?
government. Yeah, I killed her.
Pray for me, Father, for I have sinned.
Bro, like, Catholicism is just a weird religion, man.
I don't
Like,
It really
Would you
is.
even call it Christianity?
Catholicism
Kind of.
and Christianity are two separate things.
Do you believe so?
I do.
I believe they're completely
Because
Well,
most
yeah.
Christians, and this loops back to one of those meets, to one of our cross country meets, where I was talking about why would I have someone tell me something about God? I was mistaken. I do agree with you. That's why Catholicism is a bad thing. Christianity is a little bit different, but Catholicism is set up more as like there's certain leaders that 100% know almost everything there is to know, and they teach everything down to you. Christianity is a little more evened out. It's not completely, but it's a little more evened out where it's more of everyone's learning as we go, and some people just know more than others,
And then
they
You're
try to
also
direct them.
you're also
different
praying to God
denominations.
instead of praying to
They're also praying to God
other
instead of
stuff.
praying to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus'
People.
mother, who was just a person who happened to give birth to Jesus.
But
Which-
she was
yeah,
a vessel for a
important.
holy being.
So
That's true. That probably is a good point.
aren't we
But
all
that's
vessels
the
for a
pro-
holy being if
but
we have
No,
the
no,
Holy
I'm
that's
Spirit?
saying
the thing.
the holy being, the Son of God.
But the Son of God is an equivalent to the Holy Spirit if the Trinity
The thing is,
stands true.
I get Mary was important, but they put her at like
was an important
Jesus
figure,
is
she
right
was
here,
not
and
a
Mary is
spiritual
barely
being.
below him, if not equal. That I don't like.
Yeah, I don't
Sure,
agree
Mary
with
was
that.
important. She was an important piece of the puzzle, and I'll give her that. Whatever. But she doesn't really matter to me at all because she
Yeah.
doesn't help me get saved.
If anything, you could say like the apostles or like Paul was more important.
Yeah, you could.
Not saying
That
that
is-
is they're like right under God.
You
but,
could
like,
also say that.
I'm not ever gonna.
O.J.
talk to-
Simpson is
No, not
interesting.
O.J. Simpson.
Interesting. I was gonna say interesting.
I was gonna say. Crap, I'm blanking.
R. Kelly.
Not Robert. No.
Robert.
I like Ignition and
I can contact. The
I believe I
Department
can
of
fly.
Defense.
No, he
Can you
tried to.
contact R. Kelly.
He's fighting for his life right now. You can't contact him right now.
I bet I can.
True.
I remember he was getting like an ABC interview, and he just I was fighting for my freaking life, and he started standing up and chanting. And the reporter was like,
I remember that.
Robert, please stop. Thank you, Robert.
You know Kodak Black supports breast.
Yeah. I support breast
Can you-
cancer too.
I support
This is
breast
new
cancer.
information to me. Can you elaborate on that?
Let me pull it up for you real quick.
On Twitter. The Kodak Black. I don't know what his Twitter handle is. However, there was a post. He was in a vehicle.
A vehicle.
A vehicle. With a pink shirt. And what he said was, what the tweet said was, I support breast cancer.
All right, yeah, just come
That
over
was
here.
beautiful. That was beautiful.
I choose.
I can't turn the
breast cancer.
laptop if you want to look at it.
Yeah, go look
I
at
was
it.
just looking at a screenshot of it, but yeah.
I support breast
So he
cancer.
believes in social Darwinism. That's very interesting.
That's not true. That's not what he's saying.
On that.
I don't know,
What
man.
yeah. What
I
is your
support-
thoughts on that, Logan?
In
I'm sorry.
Do you support breast cancer?
No,
Why?
Why not?
because I don't think that. Well, that could also be. You could also pull the argument that, oh, why are you going against a disease that God has created? Don't you love God?
Yeah,
Don't you love the world?
that's exactly the point I was.
God
gonna
didn't
make.
create
Really?
the disease; it's genetic defect.
Honestly, okay. Speaking of
Does
genetic
God
defects,
support-
being a left-hander, no matter what it is a genetic defect.
Yeah.
You're just not normal. Okay, you think about it this way. Why would you buy a separate set of clubs if you're left-handed when you could just have a common
Exactly.
system since everyone is right-handed?
That's a good question.
I
Just learn how to
actually-
use your right hand.
There's an actual
It's
thing.
not
where
hard.
Left-handed people are better fighters, and like
they're
back
not.
in the day when they used swords and stuff, there was more left-handed warriors because most people are right-handed. And well, it's weird because there's the statistics that 20% of the world's population, like forever, has been left-handed, or something like that. There's like a small majority that has been left-handed, and that small majority has been consistent throughout.
About 10% of the world.
Okay.
Well, because being left-handed is a mix-up.
But there's been much more left-handed, like baseball players, people like warriors, like when they use swords and stuff. Like I was saying, they lived more. I don't know, like they didn't die because most people are used to, you fight against right-handed opponents. You get used to, how they move the sword.
That is
and stuff.
incredibly inconvenient, at least if you ask
And
me.
then when you have left hand, you're fighting against right-handed people, but when right-handed people fight against you, they don't understand. So I don't know where I was going with this at all. Basically, yeah, left-handed people kind of suck. I don't know. Jacob Wider just juked out this pillow
So-
and banged about his
So,
and I don't know.
how do all of us here have blue eyes? Do you have blue eyes?
Do I?
Let me come around and see.
I think I do. I have green eyes. I honestly.
Okay, we're gonna check.
Why do I don't even know my own eye color. This is disgusting.
I've got blonde hair, blue eyes, baby.
Okay, the more I look at Logan, the more.
Yeah, he is blue. I think maybe green.
Greenish blue. All right.
Because
we
I found
got-
this thing that says
The three
new
of us got
research shows
actually
that
the correct eye color, and then we got.
it says new research shows that people with blue eyes have a single common ancestor.
Cool.
That
So-
does that make you think?
That does. I mean,
We all have a
That's-
single common
that's
ancestor.
Well,
it's
that-
Genghis
okay.
Khan.
Okay. Have you thought
Not
about
Asian, no.
Adam and Eve?
Genghis.
It's not Genghis Khan.
It's Genghis
Yes,
Khan.
it is.
No, we were from
Genghis
Europe.
Khan is our no, we weren't.
No, we
We
were not.
weren't-
Do you know
not-
how
Look
many?
at me.
Oh my
Look
gosh.
at me.
None of us. You are from Europe.
Blonde
You are
hair,
straight European.
blue eyes. I am Mongol. Okay.
You know.
I can't argue with that logic.
There's a theory that Genghis Khan was actually a redhead.
What?
Like he's a
Ew.
ginger.
That
yeah.
sound.
That's disgusting.
that-
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, that
But-
explains it.
Did he
doesn't
have
have
freckles?
soul.
Or
There's a
just that
survey.
bomb?
No.
Was
There's
O.J.
a-
Simpson's wife redheaded? Because now I can see why.
Shut up. She was blonde. I mean, I wouldn't know, but she was blonde. Yeah. So
OJ must have that
1 in
taste, you never
200
Maybe African American.
one in
have red hair.
Guys, 1 in
No.
200 men are direct descendants of Genghis Khan.
One in
That's
how many? you
probably
said?
me.
200.
That's me.
You're not from Genghis Khan.
Yes, he
I
is.
am.
I can
Genghis
see it.
Khan.
You are the white
He got his
man.
23andMe
'cause
test.
When
He
I look
knows.
at a picture of Genghis
Just
Khan
because
right
you're
here,
0.02%
and I look
Asian.
I look into Jacob's eyes, I see the same want and need for power in both of them, and the desire to lead
I
a
wish we had the
nation
camera.
into a new world of prosperity and domination.
It's not prosperity. It's suffering for
It's
everyone
suffering.
else.
Well, potato
Some
potato.
people need.
You know,
Some people need suffering to survive.
yeah.
Yo,
I don't see a problem with suffering.
'cause
suffering
Makes
is
you
a
better.
necessity.
It makes you
so-
better.
yes, and
People who
actually,
don't go through suffering are kind of beta males or
nations
females.
that have like more like economic or like civil or political issues are more likely to have higher rates of Christianity because they have to they need something or someone to like rely upon in their time of need and struggle.
Which is weird because that sounds a lot like America, except for the Christianity
The
part.
thing, but during the Great Depression, like the amount of like people that identified as Christians were much higher because they were
Yeah.
in
Like,
economic
what else? Yeah,
economic distress.
they're at
They were
last
like,
resort.
yeah, exactly.
Yo, that's the solution. We just
Economic depression.
destroy the economy
Well,
across
we're
the
going that
entire
way
world.
anyway,
Yeah,
so
we
it's
already
fine.
basically did
Honest,
that.
What's the problem with that?
No, that's what
money
we're
is
saying. There is no
cool.
problem. We need to destroy the economy to
Economic
draw people to God.
you want to destroy the free market?
I say abolish
Sure.
all forms of currency.
That's very revelation
But what
of
is
you to say.
what is currency?
Because in the book of Revelation, it
No, no, no.
mentions where
He has one
Although-
currency. What if we had no currency?
Bitcoin.
No.
Bitcoin.
Yes,
Yes, actually, Bitcoin should work.
Bitcoin.
No, wait, garlic
No,
coin.
we
Did
have
you know-
no form of
Garlic
currency.
coin.
We revert back to the Middle Ages where we just trade.
Bitcoin is
I
up
will
again.
trade you
That is
5
currency.
socks for a
I think we should reprice like
They better be
clothing,
sweaty.
like shirts and stuff for push-ups. So like
Am I too far
Clothing-
from the mic?
That would
Clothing
make the
right
nation
now-
much
You're
more
a little
healthy.
far away.
clothing right now, take the price of like a $20 shirt or even like a $100 suit or like a $500 suit.
So like 700 acorns.
Cut the price in half of every single piece of clothing, item of clothing, and then pay in push-ups.
How would that work for corporate in America?
It's worth more
Very
if a woman
smoothly.
wore it.
How-
Very smoothly.
Every dollar in America adds up to the total number of lost ballots for Kanye West.
That makes inflation
16
makes so much more
billion.
sense now. Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
16 billion people voted for Kanye. I don't know what else.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
I'm pretty sure that's true too.
We need the numbers. Release the numbers. Come on. You know you want to show us.
Where are the numbers? You know, I'm gonna have to give a shout out to my math teacher,
Math.
Mr. Math.
Mr. Math Man. I'm gonna keep his identity secret for the sake of hackers, apparently Middle Eastern,
His name is Mr. Math, though.
but his name is Mr. Math. His teaching me of the box method allowed me to calculate how many votes were left in states, and they called Georgia way too early. I'm telling you, I used the box method.
You know
The
what they
numbers
didn't
check
call
out.
early? Nevada, because they don't know how to count.
They still
They
have
called Arizona way too early.
That's what happens in Vegas. They
The
don't know how to
freaking
count.
election is still up for grabs, I would say.
Yeah.
But they're all calling it now, so Trump's only hope is to...
Take it to Supreme
Yeah.
Court.
Take it to the court, man.
Just start screaming and crying.
Frankly, I don't think.
won the election!
I don't
But
think.
Stop!
The
Stop the
real
count!
winner-
Stop the count! Stop the count! Stop the count!
Stop the cap.
Stop it.
Even
the
if
real winner
Trump
is Kanye.
got it again, I don't think it's gonna do a whole lot.
Wait, can
Do
say
you
that
know
again?
how
Can
much
you-
crap's
wait,
gonna
can you
get
say that again,
stirred up?
Jacob?
Yeah.
Can you say that again, Jacob?
I said even if like Trump gets back in, I think it's only gonna make things worse. Like
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that whole point.
Either way,
of-
things are going to be bad.
Have you seen the
the world's
celebration
gonna
in the
go
streets,
down
though?
and down and down until like we go. God comes again.
Yes.
I frankly,
Here's a
I kind
theory.
of want another civil war.
What?
Like,
So-
Elaborate,
shut up.
please.
Actually,
well, I'll
yeah,
elaborate
who's-
in a
who's
minute.
fighting
I'll
against
elaborate.
who?
Like,
the South versus the North.
no,
Unfortunate,
No.
but
no,
no.
but like, I mean,
Did you say
like,
unfortunately?
Of course.
we will reform the Confederacy.
We are breaking away from the Union.
I just want to say I don't know about them. I am not pro slavery.
Well, that's not-
You want, you
no.
want me to elaborate? Here's
Yes.
the thing: the only way we are going to like get better as a country, in my eyes at least, is if we have radical change immediately, and that's not going to happen when the population is so split and divided against each other. There's no reuniting.
So
both
is your name
sides.
W.E.B. Du Bois?
I would say
You want all that radical change so quickly.
I would say changing the country to socialism
but you have to
is
earn
radical
it.
change.
You have to earn the radical change.
You do.
Making the country
You do.
socialist is radical change.
And that might push us into a civil war.
Killing every cow because it just destroys the
Is
atmosphere.
gay. Oh.
Green New Deal. Getting rid of every cow because of its flatulence
Flatulence.
is a radical movement.
Greenhouse
Here's the thing.
gases.
Listen. right?
Greenhouse gases.
I say, because they're all saying, oh, this is for the spirit or the soul of the country. I say we just have a fight to see who gets the soul of the country.
Yeah.
I say
It's like a
I
boxing
saw- I
match.
saw
Yeah.
something-
What's the point of having a boxing match? A, money. Yes.
Yeah.
But B,
Pride.
you see pride. Okay. But C,
it's cool.
you get to see. It is cool.
We're gonna
D,
go through the
right?
alphabet into Greek right now.
If there is
Do
a civil war,
Shut
I
up.
get
I'm not
to-
done.
I get
you
to
can't,
legally
you can't switch it. You
shoot
can't switch
people in
topics.
my home country.
Letter D, right? The pros of having a boxing match is to see who a title winner is, to see who gets to hold the belt. In this case, we have a civil war to see who gets to hold the nation.
But what if it's a tie?
North Dakotans
Oh,
versus South
we'll make
Dakotans.
sure it's not a
It
tie.
won't be.
I say we have a civil war, not even like the whole country, just North Dakota and South Dakota. So
Oh,
like
that would be baller.
So like 4 people total.
Yeah, what if it's like a double elimination bracket, but it's against each state?
Yeah.
Dude,
That
Ohio
would
would
be
make
good.
it
Ohio
far.
would
Ohio would
make
make it far.
Ohio would make it far.
Here's the thing. what
Texas
if-
would win though.
Texas would.
True.
What's California gonna
I don't
do?
know.
California
there
would be
Skinny
awful.
jeans at me.
Yeah. SoCal would. NorCal, maybe not.
I think.
California
What's
just gonna,
California
like,
gonna
set-
do?
I think
Burn me
why-
They're
alive?
gonna set fire to the rest of the
No,
United
they're gonna
States.
they're gonna use the move earthquake.
I don't know who would win. Florida would be out in the snap of a
Oh yeah,
finger.
because they're old twigs.
Yeah, they're all old
Or
people.
no, what if they
But
get
here's
all
the
their
problem.
alligators?
They're all on meth.
That is
So that's a serious
Okay.
advantage.
You either
okay.
you have the old people or the people that just say send it, right?
Yeah.
There's not a really good even balance there.
Yeah. I think Alaska. Again, it's like Alaska, like also Wyoming, all the cowboy states.
I feel like
They
there's
would
gonna
have
be
a better
one-
chance if there were more people. Like Alaska, I think have a bunch of really unique people that could use their strengths in a very weird way. But they also have
I-
four
string bears.
people.
I love
like
people of
there's-
Alaska. They
People of
are
Alaska are
very
There's gonna be
hardcore.
one family from Wyoming.
Wyoming doesn't exist.
Yo,
No, you
what would
don't
Hawaii
think-
do?
You don't think, but from
Hawaii
one
wouldn't get
family
over
from
here.
Wyoming, and they will destroy a few states. I don't know
They'll suck
how,
them into the black
I don't
hole they
know
live
how,
in,
but they
which is
will.
Wyoming.
Something about Wyoming intrigues me because nobody lives there, and if you say you do, then you're wrong.
It's where the extraterrestrials live. dude.
That's where the gloves that fit O.J. Simpson.
Oh my god.
They're in Wyoming. They are in Wyoming. Tell me one famous person from Wyoming. It's everyone. It's all of them.
I got you.
The answer is all of them.
You name a famous person that came out of California. You can't off the top of your head because there's
Wyoming.
too many of them.
Was Betty White ever born?
Oh my gosh, it was like no
'Cause
one.
I'd say she's
Oh
born
my
in
God.
Wyoming.
Oh my
but she's
gosh.
alive.
Oh my gosh.
They're all born in Wyoming. Every
What?
famous person is born in Wyoming.
Buffalo Bill is from Wyoming.
Excuse
Do you
me?
not know Buffalo Bill? William Frederick Buffalo Bill
Buffalo Bill.
Cody was an American soldier, bison hunter, and showman.
Yo, I didn't
Yeah,
know
dude.
that.
What if Betty White is the second coming of Christ, and we just don't
I
know
don't
it?
think she is.
Yeah,
She's a woman.
I don't know if I can
I'm not cutting that.
see.
There's a theory, right? That holy crap, Betty White is 98.
Yeah.
My one
Yeah.
friend said that Betty
Shut
White
up.
was like dead.
Yeah.
dead like a month ago. I'm like, no, she's not.
There's no way.
Wait, who?
She doesn't
Betty
have
White.
the mental capacity.
Betty
to
White.
die.
Yeah, she can't
No,
die.
she can't.
She
You
eats
literally
literally
cornflakes
immortal.
so much that like death doesn't
Wait.
even amuse her.
So does cornflakes have any opposite
Oh
effect
my
on women
gosh.
or men?
Yeah, what? So here's the thing. Why do so many people freak out? Like, there's so many memes about Queen Elizabeth. Like, the Queen of England will never die. She's 94 years old. Betty White is 4 years older than Queen
Yo,
Elizabeth.
boxing match between
And
those two.
Arguably
right
is
now.
in better shape.
Wait, who's older?
Betty White.
I don't know, man. When I saw the Queen hold that L85 assault rifle down range,
Betty White versus the Queen of England. Those two, whoever wins gets to decide which country rules the world.
Kane Tanaka
how about a street fight with
is
rocks?
the oldest living person She is 117
rocks,
years
like-
old.
A street
Poggers.
fighter.
That is wild.
No, like rocks and sand in the streets. Like
Think about the
projectiles
fact-
you can throw.
Think about the fact that nowadays, right? Nowadays we're freaking about like Kane Tanaka as a woman.
What is that?
Is a woman. The oldest woman alive is 117 years old. I
I'm
think the oldest
118.
woman. I think the oldest woman recorded is 126. Right? Think about this. Adam and Eve were having kids at that age.
Good for them.
It says that.
Have you ever thought that we're all
not
related?
even. When Adam
It
was
doesn't
at
necessarily say
when
that,
Adam
but-
was 170 years old,
It
he had a
doesn't say
child. Yes, it
How do you
does.
know?
Yes, it does. Watch me.
Is it actually?
I will show you. Watch.
I don't think it says 170.
Watch me.
That's hot, dude.
Watch me.
Speaking of Adam and Eve,
Genesis 4.
What if?
What is this podcast?
Shut up.
I can't tell you. I couldn't tell
listen. All
Is
right.
it is a look inside of our brains?
Oh yes.
Is
Yeah.
And it's a
inside-
very accurate and beautiful look. So
you.
shut
No,
up.
it's not.
No.
We've had to cut so
It's
much
kind of
stuff.
It's disgusting. It's horrendous.
How much time did we even
It's
cut?
just
Shut
We're
up.
only at about 45 minutes right now.
debilitatingly.
I'm
We'll wrap
assuming we
it
cut
up.
like 10 to 15 minutes.
So, at least.
Wow, we are so professional.
We wasted so
it's
much
just
time.
debilitatingly
No, it's
awful.
fine.
It's
It's
just
fine. It's fine.
the podcast is a collection of our lives
Here we go. I got it.
put out into words
quiet,
that
be
don't
quiet.
make sense.
Genesis 5 verse 3. And Adam lived 130 years and begat a son. In his unlikeliness, after his image, he called his name Seth.
Dude, who is naming their kid Seth? What kind of name is that?
Hello, child. Your name is.
And the
Seth.
days of Adam
Well, you
after
live in
he
the
begotten
world.
Seth were
Our human
108 years, and he begat sons and daughters.
You don't.
So he lived for 130 years and then was like, Eve, let's do it again. Did it again. Waited another 108 years and then did it again and again and again.
So wait.
That's big ball.
How do you wait that long?
So how did Seth reproduce?
He probably in
That's why we have genetic defects.
Wait.
Honestly,
So wait.
I think that's true. I would agree with that. Like,
That's one thing I've always
no
like
joke-
struggled
not joking
with
aside,
when I was thinking about it. Like, if Adam and Eve were like,
well, the question
only-
is, where did Cain get his wife from? Because
He made
it
one?
says
I don't know.
it says Cain knew his wife and they bore a child. Where did his wife
Well, yeah,
come
he
from?
better know his wife.
like
Like
Then
his
Otherwise, it's
sister.
rape.
was
Wait, what?
If you don't know someone, and
it was
randomly
what
have
it had
sex
to have
with
been
them,
his
that's
sister,
ra-
his sister then, because there's
kinda
no
probably rape.
there's no
There's
logical
no
way.
there's no record of them having a sister.
Well,
So was
I
Eve
don't know.
was
He
Eve
said
the wife?
bore sons and daughters, didn't it?
Yeah, but only after it says that
So he just waited
Cain knew
some.
his wife.
Oh.
I think it might have been polygamy.
What is that?
Possible.
Where
Big word.
no, it's like would it be reverse polygamy where it's like
reverse polygamy.
no,
No, that's still
What is
polygamy.
reverse?
no, so it's like
Reverse.
it's like it's like Adam and Eve were husband and wife, right?
Yes.
So
Slide.
implying that
Slide.
Eve,
Hey.
since we have no other record,
Sorry.
that
keep
Eve
going.
would be the one that Cain would have to mate with.
Yeah,
Ew.
it's possible, I guess, but
Well,
I highly
Were
doubt it.
Adam and Eve the only people God created?
I don't believe so.
There's
but
the way Genesis was written,
Well,
it almost
okay.
seems like we would have been told if there was another. You know what I mean?
There is another.
There's always a bigger fish.
I personally don't think so. But
I don't like.
okay, seafood sucks.
I will
Can we all admit it?
I will scrap you on that one.
What do you mean?
Seafood.
Fight me
sucks.
by the flagpole.
Now,
We don't have
No,
a flagpole. But
here's
fight me.
another thing. Do you like things? Do you like shrimp, clams,
I
mollusks?
like
stuff like
calamari.
that?
Yes.
I would not eat.
Well, you'll like
mollusk.
anything that's deep fried, right?
After
Yeah.
being in biology,
You
too, I would not eat a
guys.
mollusk.
A mollusk.
A mollusk.
A mollusk.
Phylum mollusca.
Leviticus 11 says, "Don't eat any fish without fins."
So
So,
Wait, in what book of the Bible you said?
Leviticus 11.
So
Leviticus also
that is
says
probably a
not to
guideline
wear-
for the Jewish people, like how they said, "Do not eat
Leviticus
pork,"
also says do not wear clothes made out of multiple materials
and
Does
you're
it?
probably wearing clothes. Well,
Yes.
check your back tag right now.
unless your shirt is
maybe.
100%.
I do not wear
cotton.
clothing.
Hold on.
Take it off then.
Take it off. Let's see if it's 100% cotton. I will accept
God.
both of you.
All right.
Hold
let
on.
me-
Ben, you
let me
better be
see
checking
this.
your label. No.
He's taking it all off.
I took my I removed my shirt. I feel like this
This
is
the
the move for
boys
the
sitting
podcast.
shirtless in the podcast.
I'm seeing
room.
only cotton right now.
Oh, let me see the label. Let me see the label. Toss it
Good
over.
luck reading it. Good luck reading
Yo,
it.
what? Yo, Are you wearing 100% cotton, dude?
Oh
I
yeah.
take my tags off.
All I can read is cotton.
I don't leave them.
There's like one on. Really? Okay.
I'm so glad we don't have cameras in this podcast room.
We should.
No,
not.
we shouldn't.
I can't read this thing.
Yeah, good luck.
Here, let me check my shirt.
I literally just sniffed it. I am actually out there.
All right, here we go. Let me
Joke's
check
on you.
this.
I'm not
Let me
taking
check
my
this.
shirt off. You don't want to see it.
I'm glad.
we do.
I'm very glad.
No, no, you do not.
You want to see something cool? You want to see
comfy.
something cool?
You don't wanna see my
Wait, did you just?
concealed
You want to see something cool?
What did you just say?
Come together
100% cotton. Dear God, kid.
right now. Over me.
No, don't whip them. They're having a whipping match in the corner. This is amazing.
So anyway,
They're testosterone fiends. Who would have guessed?
Testosterone.
I don't eat
suppress
cornflakes. I don't eat cornflakes.
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to suppress testosterone.
It's like how the modern
Well,
day
that's why you said
culture.
meat.
if you're taking
I think
taking
because meat
estrogen.
increases testosterone, and I think that's the thing behind cornflakes. One, because they're
So-
extremely bland, but also
Brand.
Brand.
It is a brand.
Wait, brand?
What's brand?
They are extremely brand.
no, but like
Is it
what,
just? Is
it
it?
doesn't meat increases testosterone. So like it's just corn. Nothing in corn makes you like. You know what I mean?
If you eat it right off the cob, it does.
Which I can't
Does
because I
butter-
have braces, but
What up, butter though?
Okay, okay, this is something that always makes me mad.
I
People are
haven't.
like, oh, I can't eat this because I have braces.
I haven't
yes, you
eaten corn.
can.
I haven't tried corn.
I ate corn like the first week I
Okay,
had braces.
Jacob,
I haven't
off the
tried it.
cob.
I haven't tried it.
Jacob, do you want corn or something?
I haven't eaten apple. You've seen me. I eat apples all the time. Actually,
You
hold
cut
that
them
thought.
in
I'll be right
half.
back. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay, to be fair, I was
be right back.
after school. I was eating a Snickers bar, and I had my braces on. This was in middle school at the time.
Yeah.
I
those-
popped a
Did you feel
bracket.
upset?
No, I popped
Were
a
you, like,
bracket.
angry before you ate the Snickers?
No,
Do you like get in a mood?
no, I was just doing homework, and
Like, are you like hangry?
no, I did not
You
get
know I'm
hangry.
referencing the
Have-
conversation.
Yes,
a
I know you are.
Snickers. Have a
I want to
Snickers.
give you a hard time, but I legit popped a bracket, and I had to call my mother.
I've popped a few brackets before, but
How
none of
many?
them- one or two. None of them were actually because of anything I ate.
Oh, one was like I chewed on the peanut part of it wrong, and
Oh.
it just like went boing boing.
Oh, actually, at one time I had a kernel, like a really hard piece of kernel, like in popcorn. I popped it off on one of those. I wasn't supposed to be eating that, but I didn't tell him that I did that.
The doctor told me to wear the rubber bands that like you put in the back
I hated those.
for a month. I did it twice. I'm not even kidding. I did it for like maybe 1 or 2 days.
Did he say you were
And
good?
the only reason I did it for those 1 or 2 days is because during that month I saw him twice. So I wore it the rest of the day and I didn't wear it the rest of the month. He comes back after the month. He's like, "It looks amazing. You don't have to wear bands anymore." I'm like, "Yeah,
That's
this
like
is how medical system works."
luck
Going back
10.
to our talk last week,
Finessed.
last time on doctors don't do their jobs. They just tell you random things and it doesn't work.
Here's the thing about, like, okay, there's other kinds of doctors, right? There's like chiropractors.
Those work.
Like, just break my bones, right?
Can I have that apple?
Here's a question though: why are doctors
All right,
always
all right.
late?
Wait,
Probably
pause,
not.
pause. We gotta watch Zane bite straight into this apple like a man. Like a little. What are you? You're breaking it in half. Just bite into it.
Let him break it in
Just
half.
bite into
Let him
it.
break it in half because I want
Yo,
the
what
other half.
kind? Yo, what kind of apples that, man?
This is a Honeycrisp apple.
Honeycrisp.
This makes me so
No,
mad.
no,
You
let
have to
him-
break it in half
let
every time.
him
Why?
Crush. Let him
It's fun.
Break
snap
it in
the
half
apple
and then bite the part that isn't broken in half. Okay?
No.
Yes.
We're going. This is legit an 8 mode.
Zane literally destroyed his pants. There was huge stain marks in the back and in the front.
Oh,
Why are you looking?
bro, that's
why
just the
wouldn't
courtesy.
It's got
Ins-
all over the floor. It's all over.
I hope Ben Carlson agrees in the courtesy
It is
inspection.
flooding in
I
here.
honor
Sorry, what?
the courtesy inspection where
What
you
does
look
that mean?
where you look your homies over when you first see them just to make sure nothing's wrong. You do that?
When?
All right.
Like when you
Okay.
like when they first walk in the room, you just like I call it like the courtesy inspection. Where you, like you look them over and you just got to make sure like your fly is not open. Like
right.
just stuff like that. You're a homie.
That's kind of nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
If you do it, I'm gonna
Say
kill you.
everybody like I always like
All right, let's
because
see,
I always
where-
like
where's
say my
this
friends
correct-
yo
I
your
got it
flies
close.
always like
I-
why you
I
look
got it a
that's like
little
I'm
bit-
just
I
being
got it
courteous,
started.
man.
Yeah,
I would
you
not
should.
want.
Where'd you
I would
get
want you to be
started?
honest
Like,
with me.
honestly.
I would
I don't
tell
know,
you
I heard it, though.
discreetly yet informatively that your fly is open, and I would say
Oh,
thank
you were literally
you
just
and I would
bruising
fix
the
the
apple.
issue.
What?
That is the
You
way I
literally
go.
just
That is the
bruised
way
the
I think
apple.
about it.
I love.
that was
I
a
love
crack
how.
you were hearing.
I love how this podcast
The
is.
giant bruise was there before.
I love how this podcast has devolved into two
It's
separate
tough, dude.
two
It's tough.
separate conversations.
We have
It's
an
fine,
Aryan
it's
boy
fine. It's fine.
and Zane trying to break an apple in two with their bare hands.
I'll get it. Watch me.
and they're not doing it
Right now.
when they could just
the wall.
when,
Throw it against the wall.
No.
when they could just sit on it and use their sheer body weight to crush
Oh my
it.
gosh, Zane is
Oh,
taking his
he's
shirt
taking off
for
the
this
shirt.
one.
He's
Wait,
taking
I
off
got
the
this
shirt.
one. I
man.
got this.
I will wrestle you to the ground shirtless.
I really wish we had cameras right now. I so.
I'm not.
You're rolling around. Seriously, give me the apple. You're bruising it.
It's already been bruised.
Bruise it more.
Even more on the carpet. Even more on the carpet.
Even more on the carpet, folks. I don't know if you heard that, but Zane pooped himself on the carpet, and there is a huge watermark. And by watermark, I mean brown stain.
But if
It's
it's
just
water,
liquid, dude. This is genuinely.
have you ever thought
amazing.
about like watermarks on the internet being a different color?
It just keeps coming out, dude.
Why
It's
is
like-
Zane's shirt next to my mic? Rough end.
Bruh, doesn't even
Bruh.
smell that good either. Come on now,
My man smelled it.
How long-
Zane. I
how
think
long
you're
have
just
you worn
blind
that
to your
shirt for?
scent.
How long have you worn that shirt for? Say more than a day.
72. So probably 73.
All that gamer sweat from playing Smite and Smite Pro
Did they
League.
hear me? Probably.
When you
You
could be playing
open that
something
apple, it's
cool
disgusting.
like
It's covered in your
my
like,
favorite
shirt.
video.
Don't say
I don't even want to like touch that. Like I want.
It has all three of your sweat all over it. I definitely don't want to touch it.
It has my sweat on it.
Yeah.
It also has
Is it stuck
Zane's
in your
poo-poo
braces?
on it.
Is the apple stuck in your braces?
No, because he won't bite into it like a normal person.
Why can't just bite it? Just bite. Take one normal.
Okay.
Bite into
Okay.
the part
Ready?
that is
No,
no.
not on the
Stop.
Stop. Stop.
The half
Bite.
doesn't count. Bite on the outside.
Okay.
Take this piece.
Okay.
Bite it right
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Okay. Do it.
But here's the bad
Do
thing.
it. Do it.
If I do it, I won't be able to set it down.
So
All right.
You can sit on the other apple piece.
throw it in your pants.
What were we on about before we tried to break an apple into?
Yeah.
What a pro.
Zane just broke every bracket.
Never mind. I take it all back. It was worth the time investment.
It was worth the time
It
investment.
was. I've never seen that. I've never seen him do
we
that.
just spent. We just wasted.
We have
10
apple.
minutes.
We have apple days.
It would
are gonna
took
be
10 minutes
not
for
a
him to
waste.
split it.
The
In
viewers
cross
are
country,
gonna be
what we do is we
lost.
eat
That was not a
apples
waste.
once a week, and I've done that for the past 2 years with me and Jacob, and I've never seen Zane ever consume an apple like that in my life. I have to be done, is what the question Zane said. Technically, now why? Who is?
Did you say you have to be done at 8:30 because that was 9 minutes ago?
I know, but no one has texted me, so I'm just going to. But anyways,
gonna
let's
keep
keep
going.
talking. It doesn't
And
really
your
matter.
boyfriends can wait.
Bro.
Hold on.
No. Right here. No, stop.
These two fine individuals are trying to give each other nipple tattoos, and it's very
That's
insightful.
not true. That's not true. That's not
That
true.
is very
I was
true.
not giving
That
him
is
one.
very
I am
true.
trying to give
Offer
Zane
me
a nipple
one.
tattoo.
You offered me one.
Two.
I did not offer you one.
Ladies
I
and
was trying to
gentlemen,
force one on
you know what's a great we could talk about right now?
Don't.
Global
Is the brown part of my
universal
apple
healthcare. That's
a-
what we
a
could
good
talk
sign?
about. We
No.
could talk about universal
We can
health.
talk
Is the
about the
brown
brown
part of my
part of
apple a
apple.
good sign?
Zane's apple.
That's disgusting.
Okay,
That
what
is
is the
a huge
speaking of
reason.
apples? What is the use
all
for an
the
apple
poo-poo you
core?
got on it.
You know, apple bruise is it's not really a problem. It just bumped the apple. It's still an apple.
What?
I'm talking about apple bruises, that huge brown part of my
Zane,
apple.
Zane. Do I answer
Apple
yes
bruise.
or no?
I don't know. Are you ready to leave?
Here's
You
the
leave
thing.
if you want.
Podcasting. We're not ending it right now. I was just.
What are we gonna do with
You
this
can
past
typically-
like 10, 15 minutes
What is
of us
this?
Keeping
just?
it.
We're keeping it. Okay.
We're keeping
Because
it.
the Bane of
Okay, fine.
Existence podcast
This is
raw.
somehow
This
worse.
is the bane of existence.
Back up.
This is somehow
Existence
worse
back
than the
is
first
wild.
episode.
It is wild. Like things are go crazy.
Things
Some
are go
kid
crazy.
This is an example of the
His-
art of conversation.
We
Is-
have to bring a camera next time.
Existence is wild because he's opening an apple in half and we're wrestling over it and he's eating it weird and it's interesting because he has braces
Weird he's
on.
eating an apple.
And Logan over here is talking
Bro.
about R. Kelly and
No,
Jacob
he's not.
literally is trying to give another man a nipple tattoo, and life is wild. Life is wild. This is
But it's
the bane
raw.
of existence. This is what we are about.
This is what I signed up for.
It is.
I'm not saying that's the
He's
reason.
slurping.
That's not the reason for our
do
creation.
this
But
anymore.
that's the bane of existence that Jacob can on a podcast.
This is a train.
This is just
show
a long
the people-
monologue to
he can
explain to you guys
show
why we're
the
not cutting this
people
out.
His slurping ability.
This is the definition of the First Amendment right here, ladies and gentlemen.
He's out here and he's like, look at my slurp.
Dude, I'm crying. This episode is a train
We're
wreck.
keeping all of it.
We're keeping it all.
We're keeping everything from since the last cut.
I was gonna like show my friends outside of like school. This.
Don't do this.
I really want to.
No, you should. He should.
all right.
Because
fine.
here's the thing. They can listen to it. If
It's,
the viewers
it's free exposure.
if they don't like what
True.
they hear, they don't have to listen.
Hey Logan, you want to buy us ads?
On what platform?
Instagram.
Instagram ads.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm not made of that much money. I apologize.
Why?
Oh, Facebook ads.
so
Facebook ads.
aren't they the same thing? Like
They're probably crap.
They operate under the same
Yo, I'm gonna find me a cheap billboard in the middle of like Wisconsin somewhere.
Dude, Wyoming.
podcast on a billboard.
Who lives in Wisconsin?
Dude, have you guys ever been to
the
Wisconsin?
Green,
Okay.
Besides the Bill guy.
the
Guys,
Green Bay
shut up.
Packers,
Hey,
Wisconsin?
Milwaukee
Wisconsin?
Bruins.
Listen to
We were
me.
talking about Wyoming. That was the difference.
You just said
I
Wisconsin.
said
though.
Wisconsin.
I
A
was
lot
talking
of people
about-
live in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin is an awful state.
How so?
From what I've been there.
But
I
they
had to
make
go-
cheese. How can it be
I
bad?
had to go there for a wedding, and it was seriously the most boring area I have ever been
Oh,
in.
like I went to a Wisconsin airport. The most rude people.
No. Listen. Okay.
That I've ever been around.
Listen, me and like my family are there because it's like a family friend's wedding, right? And my sister is like off doing other stuff with the like wedding party, helping them set up for stuff. And me and my parents, and I think my sister was also there. We're going, and we look for something to do. We're like, oh, let's see if there's any like trails or something around here to do. And we're like, oh yeah, we should go see these like falls they have here. And we're like, oh okay, so we'll follow the instructions. We're driving down the road, right? And we we just see this like little drop off of water, going into like it's like a man-made like waterfall, right? Like it's just.
Was that seriously the advertisement?
No. Listen. My mom jokingly goes, there's the waterfall. We pull it. We drive down the street about a mile down, pull into a parking lot, follow this trail all the way up to it. It has some like signs and stuff about some history of the area. We go out. The trail, which is just completely paved, takes us. We're expecting it to like go back into the woods or something for us to see something. We're following a stream. Takes us back onto the road right in front of the drop off of water. I'm not even kidding. And we go. My mom was like, I was joking when I was saying that was the falls, but here we are. Like, it wasn't even clear water either. It was like dark brown. It was like a pond. It was like pond water.
Dude, the gorge in
Michigan
Cuyahoga
water.
Falls sounds like more of an
Wait for
adventure than
Michigan if
that.
you
I'm
ain't
gonna be
never
honest.
been to
Michigan water.
Yo, Flint. Round of applause for my boys in Flint, though. They go through a lot.
You ain't from Michigan if you ain't never done this before.
Our coach,
Cough.
our
have you
coach,
ever- Have you ever
Flint,
heard?
Michigan.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Our coach is from Flint, Michigan.
Does he know what a life straw is?
Probably not.
Well,
He's screwed.
How do you make like life in a straw?
life begins.
How do you drink
The straw.
like
How
through the
do you-
straw?
The human straw.
How do you turn
If you know what I'm
cranberry juice into water?
Oh my god. Cranberry juice in a
Ferment
water?
it. Put some wheat in it.
Like I know
Okay,
Jesus
water
did
or
it.
wine?
Are,
Did you just
so
say
are we
put
trying to say
wheat in it?
since
Hold on.
Jesus
No.
turned?
Shut up. Did you
Sorry.
just say we're putting wheat in it?
It's not even a
I just-
liquid.
Do you understand the
on.
fermentation process, Zane?
You put wheat in it.
You put wheat in it. Okay. Well, who am I to question the expert?
Yeah,
That
you
is
shouldn't be
true.
questioning me. Beer is made of wheat. So you draw a line from there, beer to alcohol, and then you draw a line from alcohol to wine,
Do
and
you
then
get alcohol
you
from beer?
finish the triangle, and you make wine from wheat
So
That was quite possibly
and
Okay.
grapes.
the dumbest statement I have ever heard in my
I
life.
don't need to go back on certain topics. However,
If it goes back to
You
frosted
go back to
flakes,
cornflakes,
if it
I'm
goes
going
back
to
to
lose
like
my
cornflakes,
mind.
I'm
At
telling you.
9. Why'd I say 9? At wine.
Be 9 tumor.
Wine.
Got him.
Wine. Made from wheat. Made from beer. Made from wheat. What does wheat make? Wheat makes cereal. What is cereal?
No.
Different types of flakes.
He literally is Alex
cornflakes,
Jones. I'm telling you.
Cornflakes. makes
back to the
up
cornflakes?
wine. If you have a little bit of wine,
My
for your
guy's
dinner,
done in.
That's just boring.
I'm losing
You know, wine
my
for dinner.
mind.
Wine does have any.
Everyone just stood up from the
antioxidants.
table. We'd love to see it.
Does cornflakes have antioxidants?
Okay, I've been thinking about this for a little bit. Okay, so you know vodka, right? You know how high of a it's basically just filtered potato water, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that it has a high enough water count, it's high enough in count of water that you could just replace water in your diet with it if you're okay with being drunk all the time?
I only drink vodka. I never drink water. If you see
This
my
this
water
would
bottle-
That's a good
explain your
question.
recent activities, sir.
That's a good question.
Is that why you're bowling at all the cross country meets? Is that why you
Why do you
swelled
think I
up?
had that gallon water bottle for a while? Why do you think it broke? Because
It was just
my
vodka.
parents figured out it was vodka.
Oh, so they
I
broke
do
it.
not drink. However, I do consume.
Liquid.
Yeah, I consume liquid, which is water.
I drink.
Do you
Then
consume
again,
G
if
Fuel?
water is made from wheat, what does that make wheat made from? That means wheat is made
Everything has
from
water in it, though.
life straws. Flint,
Everything is water. I am
Michigan.
water. You are water.
Now, here's the thing. I used to think every liquid had water in it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does milk have water in it?
It does.
Yeah.
Is every
Yeah.
liquid water?
Does it?
Is it?
Yes. Where do you
If-
think it? Where
I
do you
forget
think
my
it comes from?
I
cucumbers-
forget my junior year
if cucumbers-
chemistry class, but I think that's true.
Cucumbers are 98% water. And I can stand on cucumber.
And so am I.
The statistic,
No, you're like 72%
statistics
water.
would say that I'm 98% Jesus. That's not true. However,
Bro, you're gonna need like a whiteboard to draw this on because I am not visualizing this at all.
I have a whiteboard, but I don't
visualize
have a marker.
You need
extremely
to
large
bring this down next time. I'm bringing a
thick
webcam.
cucumber.
I have a whiteboard actually in one of the rooms just around the corner, but I don't have a marker. I don't know where any of the markers
I can
are.
bring a marker in.
Have you guys seen
And I'm
the?
bringing the
I feel
camera.
It
like
needs to be a live marker. Like
I
a
think he's
good,
like
fresh
Jamaican.
marker.
All right.
Okay.
Did you
feel
say
like he was
Jamaican?
Jamaican. He's like cucumba.
Oh yeah. I've seen that video. I've seen that video.
Can we pull
Vitamins,
that up?
minerals. Yeah. Okay. Hold up. Let me pull it up real quick.
Cucumba.
Vitamins, minerals, something, water.
In the Benin.
Here's
in
the
the
thing.
Benin gang.
In the beginning.
Cucumba.
Am I the only one who voted Hugo Chavez as American president?
No, if you did not vote Urban Supreme in 2016, all y'all who
All right.
were old
Benefits of a
enough.
cucumber song.
Cucumba.
Cucumber, or as they call it in Jamaica, cucumba. Cucumba. Vitamins, minerals, very high number. Silica, hair and nails get longer. Other vitamins make your
This reminds me of that
stronger.
Skittles ad where they milk the
Antioxidant make
giraffe.
you look younger. 95% water, kidney cleanser, great hydrator, detox fiber, good regulator. Give your body good things, don't be a traitor. Get the cucumber, cut it in a slice, put it in a jug of water overnight. You know what you get for a fraction of the price? Energy drink full of electrolyte. Roaring salad is one of the use as a base for your vegetable juice. Another surprise, put a slice on your eyes, take away the dryness, revitalize. Oh yes. One thing I have left, cucumber can also help with bad breath. Wash away the bacteria that cause the odor. Cucumber water instead of soda. A Maccabee Medical Monday. Cucumber.
Baboomba.
Baba
Baba
Booey.
Booey.
Trump says
Baba
Baba Booey
Boomba.
loses election. Baba Booey, does that lose you elections? I'm willing to take the chance.
Jacob, I have a meme to show you.
What?
Hang on 1 second.
Better be spicy.
It is a Donald Trump thumbnail.
Oh no.
What is happening in the world?
Here you go,
We
my
have
friend.
COVID. We have.
Wait, is that legit?
Let me see.
Zane, would you love to see?
Is that an actual ad?
Is it?
Can I see that?
Pass it down the line. No.
What's the title? Trigger warning?
Pass it down this way.
Pass it down the line.
Pass it down.
If this is real, I am actually going to lose it.
I'm looking it up right now.
Here's the thing. It's outrageous enough for it to be real. Dang it.
I would not be that surprised. Oh no,
It's not real.
it's not real. That's the real thumbnail. Just
Yeah, I
says
think I found
Despacito.
Despacito gone wrong. That's still hilarious.
Still pretty bad.
All right, how many?
I'm watching Despacito Got Wrong. Jorge
This is why
Masvidal.
Biden got angry emojis.
All right, Can we go back to the Donald Trump ad team for a second?
What is?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are actual geniuses for learning how
know.
YouTube works. It's the perfect example of having a
Learning
bunch
how
of
They're
boomers
running
view
the game.
like 3 samples, and them saying, "Okay, we'll make something out of this," and they did.
They made a genius.
Honestly.
Oh my
Honestly, If
gosh.
it was a YouTube election, Trump might have won.
Yeah. What if he's in YouTube Rewind?
Can Trump be
Actually,
on YouTube
have we
Rewind?
thought about what YouTube Rewind is going to be this year?
It's gonna be just as bad as last year.
What is YouTube?
It's gonna be
Rewind
worse.
come
Yeah.
to?
Corporate America.
Was it ever good?
Pandering. Actually, yeah. YouTube
Yes,
Rewind used
Ray
to be
William
really good.
Johnson and Dookie Fresh.
Like
best
up
part of
until
YouTube.
like 2014, 2015, it was actually pretty good.
Wasn't the first Adpocalypse on in 2016,
2017.
2017?
Yeah.
Quite
totally.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
After the era of Filthy Frank.
totally agree with you.
Yo,
I gotta disagree with you.
you gotta have to. Have you thought about Joji as a creator now, as actually a serious
I've
artist?
never listened to one song by Joji, and
I would
won't,
honestly
and I won't.
recommend it.
He's good. I like him.
It's very vibey. It's not like
It is kind of vibey.
yeah. I didn't listen to his new album yet, but
Oh, wait, you haven't even listened to his new album
no,
yet?
I have not.
Have you listened to Ballads 1?
I will do
Because
that.
Ballads 1 sucked. Don't listen to it.
Is that like his opener?
That's his last album.
Oh, that's his last album. Okay.
He made In Tongues, which was his first
In Tongues was really good.
yeah, I liked In Tongues a lot.
Yeah.
Ballads 1 was basically just an oversaturated pop album with
Yeah.
Joji on it. It sucked.
He looks like a K-pop.
Nectar
Does he
was
look like
good,
a
though.
K-pop artist though?
It's because
Yes.
he's Asian.
Yeah, that's true. I remember back in the day when he was just rubbing his nipples, going yes.
Yeah.
Those were the
Pretty
glory
much.
days of
Those
Those are
YouTube.
the
Glory
glory
days.
days of
I gotta
YouTube.
say, I think I agree with you on that one.
Yeah. But it's like when you see all these stands go back and they view
Yeah, when all the
when they
K-pop
view
stans
Francis's old
discovered
content,
Filthy
it's like,
Frank.
yo, he's actually a racist. Like, how could you do this? And this one, I remember this one Twitter comment where it was this one guy. He said, "As an African American, I find his satire very enduring."
Mhm.
And whatnot. And this one Korean person called him an ape. Which
Well, that's always
That's
an option.
funny.
which it makes you really think what do these people really know what they're talking about or not, you know?
Most people don't.
Yeah.
Racism is mad dumb. You shouldn't hate
Okay.
people based off of their race. You should hate them off of their wealth.
And their intelligence.
Now, here's the thing.
Why don't we
No,
just
no,
hate
no, no, no.
everyone?
Shut
Just
up.
hate everyone.
What?
That's a very postal mentality.
Don't look anything up. None of you look anything
Postal
up.
service
None of
mentality.
you look anything up. This is a question
I'm
for
looking
only
it up.
Jacob.
You know what going
Alright,
postal
shut up.
means, right?
What is the definition of racism?
It's
Do not
being
look it up, Ben.
biased against other races.
On Instagram.
That's false, though. And most people mix it up. That is bigotry, which is being... That bigotry is being biased. Racism is the superiority of one race over the other. Everyone uses
You
the
see,
word
this
wrong.
whole time I thought I was a bigot. Now I realize I'm just a racist. No. For legal reasons. For legal reasons, that was a joke.
I got 69 likes on the recent Instagram post.
Bro, that's like a funny number.
I don't
That
know why.
is
Is it
somewhat of a funny
because the
number.
one is upside down and flipped?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
No, don't even explain it to him. Don't
I'm
even
not gonna-
explain it to him. Just yes, that's why it's funny.
My child.
Guys,
My
I
child.
get it. I wanted the podcast to be appropriate. I know it.
We need to pray for my boy
It's
right
just
here.
the ones upside
We
down.
need to give him a prayer.
the sex number.
You want to know how I know it? You want to know a traumatic story?
Did you walk in on your
Did you just say traumatic?
Yes. I have a friend. I'm not going to name his name. He lives in a different state now.
He lives right next to us. Is Jacob?
His name is Jacob, but
It's-
it's not him.
Is Jacob
Or
right?
Summers. But he one time a couple years ago, he was like saying we were just hanging out and talking. He was like, "Whatever you do, don't Google 69." And I was like, "Okay, I will." As soon as I
But
got
you're
home,
going to.
got on the laptop and just typed in 69, just the number 69, and hit enter. And I learned
Where'd you go?
just Google. I did not go to Bing.
No, once you got to Google, where'd you go? Like, did you go to?
You better have went, did you go to images?
I went to my laundry room to get the chlorine
Oh, for the.
for my
Drink?
eyes.
Oh,
To drink. Yeah, that too.
gotta get the COVID away. Drink the COVID away.
Dude. No, we got to
Take
pray it
this,
away. Remember what the
away.
Texas mega pastor did? We got to put our hands on the TV screen.
Yeah.
Because reach your hand out right now. I want you to pray with me right now. Put your hand on the
out
screen.
right now to
That
your TV
plus
screen.
sending in $100 every.
Have you guys seen Joel? Speaking of that, have you seen Joel Osteen's newest gimmick that he's coming out
No.
with? Have you heard of his inspiration cube?
No.
No.
For
not inspirational.
for $39.99
Isn't that thing in
Plus-
like in Mecca? Like
plus shipping.
Joel Osteen's inspiration cube.
Now listen here. It's called
And for
Inspiration Cube.
$39.99.
It is over far out in the east in Mecca.
5 times a day.
No, it's
Get down
5 times
on
a day. You get
For
inspiration.
just $35 a month, you can rent your very own prayer
it's a
mat.
subscription service.
Y'all get notifications
Sacrifice your
sent
own
straight to
lamb.
your phone when to get down and pray.
Man, I thought the prosperity gospel meant something different. This opens my eyes. I'm telling you.
So what is the cube?
Extra
So,
money spent
the
during
inspiration-
mommy down.
That is very racist. The actual meaning,
Sorry.
it is basically over 4,000
It is
quotes
religion.
from Mr. Osteen onto
That's
a
it?
cube. Yes, and
Onto
you
a cube?
yes.
How
How
big
big
is
is
the
the
cube?
cube?
Like I want to say what's a good comparison? Like you see that no you might be pint sized, but you're not as small as the inspiration cube. I want to say it's about the size of your mouse, maybe
For just
smaller.
Really?
$35, you can get the
4,000?
No, around 4,000 of Mr. Olstein's inspirational quotes.
You can't read them.
No, it says it to you. It speaks to you.
for just $35.
Joel Osteen speaks to you for $40.
I thought it was written
You
on
can
the
get
cube.
the
No.
real life Fortnite cube.
No, there's like a little screen that you can read it on, but it's
Kevin
and I
the
was just-
Cube.
Was it just a little cube that had like an Amazon Echo Dot?
No, it's literally like one of the
It's
old,
Joel
it's like what a Wonder Bible was, except it's
Oh my
not
gosh.
except it
It's not
actually
the
looks
Bible,
good.
It's just Joel Osteen quotes.
It's Joel
That's
Osteen
great.
Wonder Bible.
If you
That's
think
all
about
it
it,
is.
I wanna
Joel
buy
Osteen's
this.
kind
I
of a
wanna buy
genius,
this.
Though, because Joel Osteen has a very clever way of committing tax evasion, which is just saying he lives in a church, and in church buildings you don't pay taxes for religious buildings.
That is a good play.
This
That
is
is a
a
power
church.
He
move.
basically runs a church inside of his house.
What'd you say it
Claims
was?
that it's a
Inspiration
church.
Cube?
And he lives in it.
It's
and
like
doesn't
called
have to pay taxes.
inspirationcube.com or
sure.
.org.
Pretty
Joel
sure that's a
Osteen
legit thing.
Inspiration Cube, free shipping.
Oh, it's free shipping. I thought it was.
Let me-
pro-
let
Look
me-
at this. Everybody come over here and
Alright.
look at this.
Okay, 1 second.
So tacky.
What is that?
I forgot how handsome Joel Osteen was.
Yo, that's an old. Yo, he's
Zane, I
brilliant
don't
out
think
there.
you've had your cornflakes yet.
31 affirmations.
$39.99, 30-day money back guarantee. We
It
should
just
order
says
one.
Joel.
30-day
says-
money back guarantee.
Gain
That's-
deeper
Sermon
insights from
44.
Joel's
Keep
30-minute
your joy.
sermons once a week for a year.
Relaxing at home. Listen, anytime, anywhere, at work, relaxing at home, while preparing meals at bedtime.
Wait,
They're
what?
marketing this thing like an Echo Dot.
They actually are.
There's ads for it on TV, and it's
Your
like
Googles and your Amazons, they ain't nothing compared to my inspiration
Here's the
cube.
thing, in these pictures, I don't even think that they're in these pictures. They just took stock images.
no, they are. No,
Photoshop.
Jacob, they're ripped from the ads on television. That they're actually real. How pretentious can you get for it to say Joel on top, like a brand?
Very.
No, I mean like the pictures of the product. They aren't actually pictures. Like it's a picture of
If
the
it
product.
wasn't
just
$40,
photoshopped
I
into
would buy
stock
one.
images.
Yeah.
It's a 30-day money back guarantee. We can just send it
Can we
back. We
get
should
one?
get one.
For the
Follow up.
podcast?
Can we get
Yes.
from the money we get from the podcast?
Yo, all the ad rev we're getting
if
from all our
somebody has-
sponsors.
Somebody has a PayPal.
Yeah, you're not using my PayPal.
Actually, we'll get the Joel Osteen cube.
The inspiration cube, yo.
If you send us the money, like we.
What if we got it from Mr. Cochran as our senior gift?
Scripture says God
That'd be awesome.
is not
Because
a
I know
man
he hates
that
the
he should
prosperity
lie.
gospel. I bet he would
Has
love
he
it.
ever spoken and failed to act? Has he
I think
ever
it's- I
promised
always thought a senior
and not
prank that would be
carried it
great
through?
Oh shoot! I
Getting-
started playing the ad for it and didn't realize it was going back into Audacity. So now we just have a few seconds of a Joel Osteen ad.
I was thinking about, like, if we get, like, hundreds of expo markers, between
Yeah.
many students, of course, but, like,
Could we
hundreds
get
of
high?
expo markers, right? And we get high, exactly.
Yeah.
No. We erase
Senior
everything,
prank.
erase everything on every whiteboard in the high school and cover the entirety of every whiteboard in expo.
And just
An
black.
expo marker.
Yeah,
in
but
black.
it'd be super easy to just wipe it off.
But
Yeah, but it'd be time
But here-
consuming and annoying.
Well, every teacher would only have to do it once.
Dude,
you're
think
not
about
just
it. Think
here's the
about
thing, you're not destroying or obstructing any property.
No,
That's
think
true.
about it. All right, you could take the marker, put the cat buck on, and then draw with it and write with it, and it would just be like erasing it.
Yeah.
So it'd be like
Easy.
backwards.
I mean, that'd basically be
That's
the same thing as like
mega brain.
jamming every marker in the school to make it look like a Sakura marker.
oh,
Dude, yes, that is an awesome one. That is an awesome one.
Okay.
Why are you like?
That is
I
awesome.
hate
You know,
that
like when you do
marker
like
so
games in
much.
Mr. Sakura's room, like your like
And you're-
review
you're
before a
like,
test.
You're
Yeah.
literally just
And you're like
hammer-fisting the marker into it.
like hammering it to the board. What are you doing to your butt?
I feel like.
What are you doing to your gut?
He's picking lint
He's
out
picking
of his belly
lint?
button.
I
No,
right
gotcha.
I
now.
feel like there's like a.
he's waiting for me.
Is
to
this
get,
the Matrix? There's a parasite in
No, like
your
a-
belly
He's
button.
preparing for me
That
to
is
give him
exactly
a
what I
nipple
was gonna
tat.
say.
Like a
Yes.
piece of wood, like a thing, like in my stomach.
Splinter.
You have a
What?
splinter in your innie.
Then
Wow.
Not in
go
my- it's above
examine
mine.
it over there.
How did you get that?
Okay, keep talking about the whatever.
Where were we
I
even
don't
on?
know.
I
I don't
diverted
know.
that
I don't
very
remember.
hard.
No,
I
senior
apologize.
prank, banging in the marker.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
like it's a core marker.
Me and a friend of mine, I'm not gonna name his name.
Jacob Leiter.
You know, it was
It's
not,
not
Jacob
me.
Leiter. We came up with the idea of you know those like air diffusers.
Oh yeah,
That-
told me about
You put
teachers have-
CBD oil in them.
No,
No.
we put poison ivy extract in it, so that anyone who walks
And
into
everyone
it
dies.
inhales and their lungs swell up and die.
That'd be funny.
Funny senior prank.
That will be
Genocide.
genocide.
Well, I mean, I think I don't know if we're gonna be able to do our senior prank. We've had it in the making for a couple years, but I don't know if it's gonna be
Senior pranks
possible.
Are outlawed at our
No.
school.
What is it? That's
why
not
would I
true.
tell you? Then then it'll be reused.
Did you hear about the senior last year? The one who
What?
put the milk cartons in the lockers? You didn't?
Oh, I think yeah.
So, a senior last year, he put... Okay, so you know how certain lockers have zip ties on them?
Yeah.
He found out a way to... Because they were small enough and loose enough where he could flip the zip tie
Down,
Like,
like by the thumb.
down by where you put your finger, and he could open the locker. He did that with, like, tons of them. So, you know, as soon as you turn, let's say, turn right into the freshman hallway, there's that section of lockers, I think it's on the left. There's some section of lockers that, at least last year, had zip ties on them. He would open those lockers and he would get a carton of milk, or actually, no, he would collect cartons of milk from other seniors in his class at lunch, open all of them up and place them in the lockers and close it and put the zip tie back over.
Oh.
So throughout the course of like 3 months at room temperature was just rotting milk, and no one could figure out why the freshman hallway smelled like that. And
was
it
last
wasn't.
year?
It wasn't.
I remember
it wasn't
that
last
smell.
Year.
It was
must have been
awful.
two. It was 2
Must
years
have
ago.
been 2
It
years
was
I still
2
remember
years
that
ago.
smell, and it was deplorable.
And Mr. Fisher and Mr. Kanori were walking around the hallways, like trying to figure out what it was. And then it was the senior just kept on going on and on and on. It was great.
Did they catch him?
Yeah, actually, but
Oh,
but they
man.
caught him. They caught him, right? He didn't even get in trouble because he had developed such a relationship with Mr. Kanori that he
Charisma
didn't- I mean,
10.
he got punished. Him and Mr. Kanori put stronger and brand new zip ties on all the lockers that needed it, but they just hung out and talked and were friendly the entire time. But yeah, that's an awesome senior prank.
That's funny.
To be
That's a good one.
to be fair, if you're in with Mr. K, you are.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
just have to. You got to remember, guys, though, before you plan anything crazy, senior pranks are technically against the school rule book at our school.
And you won't get
you
your.
can't walk at graduation
Yeah.
if you get caught.
Really?
Or
Yeah.
if your prank is innocent enough.
Does it say that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
can't walk,
you
though.
you
Yeah,
can't
it needs
walk.
to be innocent enough.
It has to be innocent enough. Yeah.
Which is why I'm thinking like dry erase marker. That would be innocent enough because it would be really annoying, especially jamming him in would be awesome. It'd
That
be
would
really
be destruction
annoying.
of school property, though. They could argue that.
That's true.
Y-
But
yeah.
coloring it all in, it would just be.
Or if you had your own markers to jam them in to replace.
Yeah, hide their markers like in their desk or something. Get
Put
new
them all in the
markers.
ceiling.
Yes.
Get
They just
new
I think we
markers.
should take
You
all the
down
ceiling
one
tiles.
tile.
I think we should take all the ceiling tiles down to like
We
Mr.
already
Shakur's
do.
room.
They
or
already
something
do
like
that in the one hallway.
Oh yeah.
Y'all remember the? I don't know. I think it was like 8th grade basketball year. I don't think you
Oh,
were.
no.
You weren't there. One of the, or no, it had to have been 7th grade because it was one of the guys in the grade above us. There was a volleyball in the guy's locker room. And there was this, like, you know, the light fixtures, like how there's that thin sheet of plastic over it. And it was already a little bit cracked. He just takes the volleyball, drops it and punts it as hard as he can, straight up. It shatters the plastic piece
I
and
heard about
breaks
that.
one of the lights.
Yeah, that was someone in our grade.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, but somebody else did it.
Oh, someone else did it? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes sense.
You know someone else did them?
Okay.
Can any of them?
He didn't break the light. He just broke the plastic.
Did you pause the thing?
No, I just muted it. It didn't come up on that.
Yeah.
So,
Bro, that
Anyway,
locker room was wild.
Dude, I miss the OG locker room days.
Did I ever tell you
Cross
about...
country locker room is good,
It's weird.
but
Did
it's
y'all-
are you in the
almost
one in the
fire.
caffeinasium or are you in the one in the
Yeah.
gym?
the
Definitely
glorified
zero.
storage closet? Yeah, we're
Oh, how bad is it? I've actually never
It's
been
really...
in.
Here's the thing. It's not bad because we don't have to share it with many people, so it
Yeah.
doesn't stink.
It's too pure.
got
Wait,
chairs.
that'll change.
We
Yeah.
do have.
We
the
do
chairs.
have chairs. And sadly,
We can't
I
use
don't
any
like
of them.
not having showers.
Oh, there's no
Like-
showers?
There's no showers back there.
So it is an overglorified storage closet.
It's literally an overglorified storage closet with a connection to the bathroom.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't have an actual bathroom.
I'm guessing you guys. No, never mind. I'm not asking you about your showering habits. Never mind.
Not at the
Go
school.
ahead.
I
No,
don't-
Go ahead.
I really do not want to.
We
Go
don't
ahead,
have
ask.
to answer.
Just
You
do
can
with the
ask the
podcast.
question though.
Okay.
This
Do you
is what
guys
it's
wait
about.
till you get home to shower? Or do you shower at the school
I
after a
shower-
meet?
Oh, after a meet, I go straight home.
After me, I go straight home.
Oh, I didn't know if you guys had to like go back to the school.
Nah.
And
You
then...
shower at school?
No, absolutely. I play golf and bowling. Why would I shower at the school?
Have you ever showered at the
I
school?
thought about
No,
showering.
I have
Yeah.
no intentions
Have
on
you?
it.
Yeah.
It
I
seems
have.
It's not that
like
bad.
if I would have done it, I seen like at least the seniors like when I was a freshman, I would have got hazed. Like somebody
Yeah.
would have pulled open the closet and just, like
Was that
smacked me.
Was that like
Don't say names.
No names.
I'm trying to think. Is the last name acceptable?
No.
I can't even.
No.
Oh come on. All right.
Hey. Like
Okay.
I
we're on
was
the
in
same
no
page.
sport to like I was golfing and I was bowling.
Yeah.
Or, no, there wasn't even a bowling team at the time.
Yeah.
Why would I?
Bully.
Why would I like if I was playing like
There's no
baseball?
need.
If I was like playing baseball or basketball, I would absolutely wait till I got home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because at the time I was thinking about playing baseball. I'm like, no.
No, it's too risky.
Honestly, here's for track season, since I'm trying to do track conditioning. Basically, I don't really have a ride for it right now since I can't drive. But basically,
On to your house.
hopefully,
Bro.
no.
All the way to
basically,
Mount Pleasant. Let's see.
what I'm trying to do, because hopefully my sister will be able to take me once she starts like working again, because she has to get up a lot earlier. Basically, I want to show up to the school an hour and a half early, do a bunch of sprinting
out.
drills, work out,
Shower.
and then
I've
shower
thought
before
about
class.
that. I've actually thought about that.
I'd be good with that if I could get a ride there. Because I legitimately want to do that. I've already started lifting again. I need
See,
to.
I
The
would
thing is,
do
with
that.
COVID, you can't use the showers.
Yeah, you can't, dude. It's a shower. You get clean.
No, they don't. Like they don't.
They don't let you though. They
Really?
don't they have them taped
You know.
off.
Well, here's what you do.
Even-
Tape
even-
is just a suggestion. Just crawl
That's right.
underneath it.
It's like the age on Lego boxes.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But like the thing is, I wouldn't even shower at the school only because I need to have my hair at least kind of on point. I generally don't care about my hair, but I really don't like my hair when it's wet
Oh,
because
my hair when it's wet just goes.
it just bothers me.
Mine goes.
Mine
this.
mine doesn't go
My
straight
hair,
down.
I don't have any hair.
Mine goes up a little bit and flops over.
My hair
So
is-
all of my
Oh,
hair,
yeah.
imagine like all of my hair, not all of my hair goes up a little
Okay.
bit, but all of my hair is just floppy.
What you do is when it's like this, you just take a comb, part it in the middle, and do the e-boy haircut. You
Right in
know.
the mirror.
That's kinda
Oh,
hot.
you
gosh.
fit the
That
part.
is
Do you
quite
look
hot.
like a K-pop stan, dude?
I
Let's
think it's
go.
attractive.
No. Okay, here's
It's
an
me.
honest. I have an honest question for the people. Do you shower in the morning or at night?
Night.
Night.
I can't go to bed dirty, dude. That just feels gross.
Yeah.
Would be though.
Ben, you didn't answer the question.
Right, shower in the morning.
Morning or night?
I would say morning.
You're
You know
morning
who
man.
that is?
Sometimes I
Or-
do shower at night though. It depends.
You're a morning man. All right.
So is that gonna?
That Ben's
That's
right.
my ride.
Is that Benny? All right, Ben. It's a pleasure, man. It's a
I'll
pleasure,
see you
man.
guys later.
We are gonna go a little without
We'll probably
you.
be
if that's
Alright.
Not too long,
finish off
maybe?
with that.
Not
Not
too
too
like
long.
a couple extra
Have a
minutes.
good time.
Mr.
a couple
Carlson,
extra minutes,
thank
maybe
you.
like
Hey,
10
it's
or
amazing
something like
having
that.
It was amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It really has been a blast. Stay hard.
Yes, sir.
Get some.
Keep up the grind, Benny.
No one who lives in Wyoming. Cornflakes, eat them. They'll help you if you're
100%.
struggling with sexual sins.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep getting after it, and I don't know what else we talked about.
Totally.
Gains.
Let's go.
All right. See you,
See
Benny.
ya.
Have a good one, sir. Are you ready?
Okay, we're on. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do
Do I
it.
say the magic word and the magic number?
No.
Oh. What if I
Fighting
say a
games are
different magic
cringe.
word and magic
Fighting
number?
games
Do
are
it.
cringe.
They're not cringe. They're
Fighting
actually.
games are cringe.
They're the.
Fighting games? I mean, in almost every game you fight. So define fighting games.
I would say like. Can I say it now since I'm?
I
trying
don't
to-
care,
Okay.
but it's cringe.
So I would a game like Street Fighter or Tekken, right? Like where it's like 1-on-1,
Yeah.
you against another person. That's what I like.
Here's the thing: the games themselves may not be bad, but the community is awful for fighting games.
For I would say for
most of them.
like it's a shame what happened to the Smash community, but
That's just one example.
yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all are a bunch of losers. Though.
I mean, I don't. Here's the thing: I really don't play. I play more like Tekken
Casually.
than anything,
Oh.
and the Tekken community is mostly
Street Fighter boy.
No, actually, the majority of Street Fighter players are
Asian.
no, they're Japanese.
So Asia.
The majority of Tekken pros are Pakistani and South Korean.
And you.
Hog.
No, I'm not. No, Americans are terrible. Like
Minus you.
Americans are
I'm
terrible
not good at
at everything
Tekken.
but
I
football
can't even. Yeah.
and baseball. I guess basketball too. We're good
Did
at
we
the
inve-
actual
And
sport.
FPS games.
Did we invent baseball?
Yeah.
No, have you seen
Oh, wait.
Japanese
Did
baseball
we?
though?
No.
And South
Japanese
Korean
baseball is pretty hype.
No, it
No.
gets the people there. They have thunder sticks. It's the
Yeah.
most hype thing you'll ever see.
Dude,
I'd
let's
love
go.
to go to a Japanese baseball game. It's way better
Korean
than
baseball's
American
also
baseball
pretty
games.
hyped. Are you legit looking up Japanese
Yeah.
baseball?
Yeah.
Those people get crazy.
Dude, it honestly looks like so much fun. I don't really like going to baseball games that much. Like I will just because
Baseball
my family goes
isn't
a
really
lot,
an
but
exciting live sport.
It's not.
The most exciting live sport is hockry.
What
I'm
about
gonna be
bowling?
honest. Okay, so you know when the All-Star game came to Cleveland,
Yeah.
I was privileged enough to be able to go to the home run derby,
Oh.
and I will tell you, it is probably I was sitting out in the like right center field, didn't get any flyers unfortunately, but there were these drunk people in the back on top. They legit made a tower, like like how people like little kids make like red Solo Cup towers,
Yeah.
like stacking like that. They were making it with beer cans. And it was like on the bottom there were like 8 cans, and it was like stacked all the way up. They were trying to put their topper on. Thing just fell over. And no, here's the thing. It was like during an in-between thing where the players were off the field, but like everyone was like looked back, people had their cameras up, they were chanting, like keeping it up. Like they had to get on each other's shoulders to put the last cup up or the last can up, and it just fell. And like the amount of like disgruntled like shame and disappointment was immeasurable.
Dude, the best part about baseball games a lot of times I feel like is the drunk people.
Oh my, no, that's football too. Like,
Yeah.
have you ever been to a Browns game?
No, actually,
never
I'm-
been to-
I'm not,
I don't
I've
think
never
I've
been to
ever
a
been to a
football game.
football
Not a
game.
professional.
If you're
I've
in the
been to high
wrong
school
area,
football,
if you're
but-
like like they call it the dog pound, which is basically like the ultra fan section, right?
Yeah.
If you're there, not only are the people
Good luck.
insane, they're probably drunk in by 3 beers by the time the game starts. Right? I love football. I love the people of Cleveland, but y'all boys just get rowdy. At least you're not as rude as the boys in
Yeah.
Cincinnati. I will give you that.
I'm not a huge sports guy.
Yeah,
in
I'm-
general.
I'm just not a huge sports
know?
guy.
I mean, I'll watch hockey fight
I like-
highlights. I'll watch highlights. Sometimes.
I stay up with sports I play. So like
Yeah.
I stay up a lot with.
Yo, my boy
track,
watches
cross
pro
country.
bowling on ESPN 6.
That's Colton. Oh my gosh, my man.
Does Colton
Carney.
watch pro bowling?
Yeah.
Really?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do
I mean,
you?
I'm not even knocking him for it or anything. I just don't watch sports
Yeah.
that much. Like I don't even when there's live events, the only running stuff I really watch is I watched some of Kipchoge's most recent
Oh, yeah.
marathon. And I'll obviously watch the Olympics. I'm really into that. But like bowling, I definitely watch highlights and stuff, but I don't actually
yeah.
watch it live.
Do you know what's really hype? But like everybody sleeps on it. It may be scripted, but pro wrestling is the most hype thing ever.
Not recent pro wrestling though.
Sometimes.
Recent, I mean,
no, I don't like
old school,
pro
like
wrestling. old school stuff is
Like-
like
Yeah.
old school WWE.
80s to like the early
a-
2000s is
Yeah.
Monday
dude.
Night Raw.
Yeah.
Monday. Oh my god, that's like
Oh,
back when
man.
The Rock was there.
Oh, I'm talking like 2011, 2012. We're
Like-
talking like CM Punk when he was still on.
I mean, like after 2015, I want to say like
Mm-hmm.
pro wrestling is still entertaining.
Fell
Yeah.
off.
Like
yeah.
don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
like
It doesn't have the cultural
I-
impact it kind of holds.
Oh,
I'm
no.
not entertained.
I'm
as
telling
much
you
by
what,
pro wrestling
if pro
anymore.
wrestling is so big that it gets a Fox deal, that is big.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can say whatever you want about the director of WWE. He might be a scum or whatever you want to call him.
WWE is really falling off. As
Have
of
you
late.
seen like All Pro Wrestling, that new one?
Oh my gosh!
AEW?
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
brother and dad are actually really into AEW.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen Pro Jap? My dad will not shut up about Pro Japanese wrestling. Have you seen that
No.
stuff? Oh my gosh, they get like it feels a lot more real, but it's also twice as insane.
Yeah.
Just because the amount of disgruntled sounds and moans they make.
I
don't know if it's because of the culture of how they
Yeah.
perceive pro wrestling, but it
Yeah.
is an experience.
That's awesome.
Unlike any other.
Why is Japanese everything wild?
Okay, like you.
Why
go
am I watching a 23-minute video called Japanese Crazy Home Runs 2017?
Because it's
yo,
Japanese baseball.
Hold up.
It's like Japanese art is way more intriguing than American art. Like there's no middle ground. Sitting across from me, my two hosts are looking up Japanese sports. What are you? Turn up.
Do I need to unplug my headphones? All right.
我有几个球真的打得不错。
You already know.
Sorry, Zane, but I don't think your dad can do that.
Japanese everything is hype, dude.
I'm gonna be honest.
I bet Japanese politics are. Oh,
Those are
No,
probably
the
boring.
Japanese yen I don't like though. That's the one thing I don't agree with.
Hey, I thought the Chinese had yen.
No, the Chinese. Crap. I know the Japanese have yen because Nintendo.
Chinese. What is it?
Ruble
Chinese.
is Russia.
That's Russia and a few other
No.
European countries.
Crazy Japanese TV shows compilation.
No, Japanese
It's
game
age
shows.
restricted.
Japanese game
It's age
shows.
restricted for a reason.
Oh yes, they're insane.
I'm not. Yeah.
No. If you ever get a spare time,
Top 10 weirdest Japanese game shows.
Oh.
It's not restricted. Here we go.
They're so
Wow.
good.
Is it a Watch Mojo video? Don't tell me it's a Watch
It's
Mojo
not.
video.
Thank God.
We
Number
should really-
10.
Do you have an HDMI cord? Because
We're not.
Yeah, I can. I
we're
can
not
grab one.
gonna watch Japanese.
how long are we planning on going? I'd be willing to
I'm
go
here
for
all
like 2
here.
hours.
Do you guys want to like call it? Because it seems like we're going off the rails a bit.
We went off the rails a long time
No,
ago.
I'm saying like
true.
we got back on track and then we just went pew. Like
ba-
we're going
on,
pew
we're
right
on the
now.
Japanese game shows at this point.
This is a
but we can't
bad
cast them
area.
for the people. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's the
We
problem.
can only talk about them.
Yeah.
What the what?
You know what we should do? We should go back. Wait,
What is this?
Wait, hold up.
Okay, I'm sorry. It was this. Okay. It was this clip of this dude. So there's a gentleman blindfolded, and behind him is a man with a folding chair who randomly slams it down on the ground. And the gentleman blindfolded runs after the dude who put the chair down and runs into the chair. I think that's the little thing of the show. Here it is. Sorry, the viewers can't see it. So there's some driving thing. Japanese. Oh, it looks like drifting.
Oh, they're cutting.
Oh, dude, that is awesome. This car is drifting with a knife on the side of it, and it's cutting a cucumber. Oh man, let's go. That is awesome.
like screen record.
Yeah,
While we're doing this.
I'll get the HDMI ready for next time.
Yeah,
Dude.
definitely. You get the HDMI ready. I'll get a
Yo, how long have we been going though?
camera.
Mr.
We've
White,
been
how long
going
have we
for
been
end
an
this
hour
soon.
and 37 minutes.
Okay, we can end it because it's gonna be a long one. No one's gonna listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, no way.
All right.
No way.
So-
They're leaving after Ben Carlson took his shirt off.
That's true. But one last thing to add on. This one is a gentleman, I suppose I'll say, eating spaghetti out of a tinfoil container in a dryer. I'll play it. I'm sorry. Once no, just wait.
All right, okay.
That's the end.
I think we're gonna end it
Yeah,
there.
We're
yeah.
laughing at Japanese shows just as much as
Okay.
Japanese people
I
do.
think I'm gonna probably try to pull up when I'm editing this some of the clips.
Oh.
Yeah. You should.
Okay, so
I'll
how's this gonna
text
work?
you the
How's this
link.
gonna work for the
Okay.
SoundCloud viewer though?
That sucks. Sucks for
That
you
is
SoundCloud
true.
viewers.
Oh God. All right.
Watch us on YouTube. Go sub to the YouTube.
Please do.
That's all for today, though. So that's it. Thanks for
That's
watching.
it.
Any
Thank
other
you for
closing
having me,
remarks?
gentlemen.
Yes.
No problem. It
No
was a
problem.
pleasure. I'm glad you were here.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
All right. Next episode, we'll do something. Yeah.